Yes, don't forget to log on to doggiediamondsnofilter.com on a daily. Doggiediamondsnofilter.com. You might have missed some videos that I put out that you didn't see on the YouTube timeline. So you can go to doggiediamondsnofilter.com and catch the videos that I put out right on that website. If you bookmark it, you ain't got to worry about it. You ain't even got to worry about it. Also, man, have you heard about my $100 promo deal? I don't think y'all understand how advantageous this deal is and what you're really getting, the numbers that you can reach. The promotion will be done on Doggie Diamonds TV and the Interlude TV. That's the Insta stories, the YouTube community, the Threads accounts, Facebook, and the Twitter accounts. I can promote whatever you need. Reminder, this is for serious inquiries only. Must be Cash App ready. I can help you bring more awareness to your products. Whether you have t-shirts, you have a YouTube page, you have a new book, you have a clothing line, you have music, a new music video. No matter what it is that you need promotion for, I can put you in front of thousands of people, thousands, hundreds of thousands of people with those two websites, two social medias right there. Just contact me at Doggie Diamonds on Instagrams. Let's go. Why did I say Instagrams plural? All right, forgive me. I still got a little coal in my brain. But I'm going to go live anyway. I don't care. Yo, Big Texas in the building. Rashawn Green is in the building. Yo, Jacktown, Florida is in the building. Raku, Morocco, what's up? Christopher Farmer, where you been? Tony Piper, what's up? 779311. I just listened to that the other day. Nate Jackson is in the building. Unpopping Opinions is here. PJ Allen is here. It's in the building. Nisa Shabazz is always here. Peace to you too. Chilltown Majors is here. Yes, Tony Piper, what's up? VA is in the building. Harlem is in here. Course TV, my brother, he's in Arizona right now. It's 108 degrees where it's at. Well, he told me, better him than me. I can't deal with no bucko 8. Bernadette Bernie is in the building. Shadow Proverb is in the building. Yes, keep them coming, keep them coming. Tyrone James is in the building. Make sure you hit that like button. Fort Worth, Texas is in the building. Life of Coco Divas Boutique is in the building. Ahmad Scott is in the building. Or is it Ahmed Scott? One of the two. Presidential Mike is in the building. Malik Smith is in here. Me Think 995 is here. Ellen Green is here. Dizzo Dixon is here. Get the lights up. Make sure you hit the like button. Christopher Farmer is here. Always in the building. 144,200 days. Miami, Florida. Miami, Florida in my James Brown voice. What's up? Spread Love Network, hosted by Simbo, is in the building. Yes, that's my first cousin right there. Octavius Green is in the building. Sharif Hussein is in the building. Make sure you get them likes up. It's important because that's sending notifications out to everybody. Nisha 9 Stars is in the building. Moderator extraordinaire is here. Yes. Late night. I wasn't even going to go live tonight, but I'm feeling a little bit better, even though I've still got a little cold, but Guy All Brewer 109 is in the building. Jamaica Southside is in the building. That's for sure. Yes. In Black American Radio is in the building. Malik Smith, everything is good. I can't complain. If I could complain, it don't matter because nobody's listening anyway. Yes, get them likes up. It's a late night, late Saturday night. Some people might be out, they might be doing other things, but y'all here with me, so we might as well talk and speak some good word tonight. What's up, everybody? I'm Doggie Diamonds. This is Doggie Diamonds TV. This is Doggie Diamonds No Filter. Yes, we from Fulton Street. We don't even claim Clinton Hills. We could claim Brooklyn, but we from Fulton Street. Fulton Street is an area of its own. DJ Red Light is in the building. I see you. Bussin' Mobile Detailing is in the building. So listen, YouTube Disciple Gangster Leader YTD Demon is always in the building. Truth Be Told is in the building. Say he's always spreading positivity. You think? Listen, all right. How's everybody doing first and foremost? It is Saturday night. If you listen to this on the playback, you might catch it tomorrow. You might catch it Monday. Whenever you catch it, just catch it. Make sure you hit that like button. Not only that, the playback podcast gang, the people that's listening to on Apple Podcasts, on Spotify, shout out to y'all. Y'all are important. Y'all be able to catch it live on YouTube. If you was subscribed and you was here. See, truth be told is foul. See, I ain't messing with you. I ain't messing with you. Magic Johnson. All right, let's put some respect on Magic Johnson's name real quick. I don't even like saying Magic Johnson, though, right? Something about that ain't Irvin Johnson. Let's just say I don't even want to say Johnson, though. Like, 'cause Johnson is like Magic. Let's just say Magic, all right? Because I don't want to call him Irvin Johnson. I don't want to call him Magic. I don't want to say Johnson, period, because Johnson is just Johnson. And then Diddy just messed up Johnson and Johnson's. Like, just the Johnson thing is just, you just got to chill, man. Just Irvin, all right? We're going to say Irvin, all right? Your man Irv, because I can't even, Irvin, all right? Let's just say Irvin, all right? So look, I want to put some respect on his name. Say that he's probably top 10 basketball player of all time on the basketball court. He's one of the greatest. Can't even say position players. Can't say shit when it comes to this nigga, man. Can't say a motherfucking thing. Look, he could play all 5 spots on the court. One of the greatest ever. One of the greatest ever. From college, Michigan State to the Lakers. Always had that big smile. Can't really say nothing bad about him besides, him that peck between him and Isaiah Thomas. I ain't co-signing that. Nope. Not co-signing that. I ain't that peck they did. I'm like, you go on the basketball court, you ready to kick some ass. You ready to win. These motherfuckers is kissing. If you kiss a dude before the game, you ain't trying to win. That nigga's in love. But anyway, right? So yeah. Shout out to Irvin. Shout out to EJ. Shout out to EJ, right? One of the, again, I could say he's a black man besides the controversy of him contracting the disease he contracted. I can't really say that he got a lot of stain on his name besides that, right? But that was early on. Magic was getting gully. So he wasn't really like no poster boy for, but he let's just say in the face of white America, he did it right. He had that big smile. He always knew what to say. So in the face of white America, he was always, I don't even really want to say the token guy. He always was the one that, they would ask him stuff and he would give good analysis on many things. But I never looked at him as a political analysis, so I would never look at him as somebody that I need to listen to when it comes to politics. I don't look at no sports figure, no celebrity, nobody in Hollywood. But like I said, if you didn't watch my show, The Diddy Distraction, I gave a lot of information of why we prop these people up and listen to what they say. Because in the Diddy Distraction video demonstration that I did, you'll understand why these individuals are propped up and we are made to listen to them. It's all by design. But Magic Johnson, I feel like Shannon Sharp right now when he kept calling Stephen A. Smith Skip. Skip. I just keep saying Magic Johnson. Like, something ain't registering up here. EJ. I ain't want to call him EJ because that's his son name. Damn. Stuck between a rock and a hard place. Your man Irv. All right, Irvin. Let's just say Irvin. So your man Irvin decides he wanted to go in front of a podium and not talk basketball and talk politics. So I want to show that to y'all really quick so y'all could be abreast of what I'm talking about. So y'all know exactly where I'm going with this and why I'm saying this. And before I do that, disclaimer, ladies and gentlemen, I truthfully don't care who you voting for. If you want to vote blue, if you want to vote red, if you want to vote booger green, that's on you. Only thing I ask of you individuals is that please know who and what you're voting for and why you're voting for it. Do not vote for anybody based on their color, their financial status, or campaign promises. Because a promise is just a promise. But that's really all you have to go off of, because many people don't study policy and many people don't delve deep into what this person delivered and going to deliver. Because before I go into what Magic Johnson said, we have to take into consideration that Trump was the president before. Now, when Trump was president, did you feel like he did a good job? That's on you. It ain't for me to I don't care. That's on you. Did you feel like he did a good job? If you felt like he did a good job, then he should get a second chance. If you feel like he need a second chance, then do what you got to do. If you like the Biden administration and you feel like while Biden has been president, if you feel like Biden did a good job, you know his vice president is coming in with the same regime, with the same politics, vote for her. Although I don't want to give a disclaimer, I think I'm going to have to, because this is the only important thing that I think many of you are missing. The way it's being conveyed to us, because they think we're dumb, is that Trump is the sitting president and she's coming in or wants to come into the presidency and have these campaign promises, and she wants to deliver what Trump messed up, or Trump did this, or Trump wants to do this, but she wants to do this. So my only question, and I think it's a legit question, don't chew my head off, because if you do, I bite back, I fight back, I kick back, I punch back. I just ain't that dude. You ain't going to be talking to me disrespectfully. Respectfully. My question to ladies and gentlemen out there, if she's the vice president and she's a part of this regime, why does she have to make promises about what she's going to fix her first day in office? Who fucked it up? I just want to know that. And if you could explain that to me and you still want to vote for her, fine. I'm not even going to say nothing. You could reply me in the comments and explain to me what is it that she wants to fix and who fucked it up. Because, ladies and gentlemen, he hasn't been the president for a long time. So if she's going to come into office and fix things and do this, who fucked it up? That's just all I'm saying. Just explain that to me. If you could explain me that, if you could explain that, if you could get me to understand that, then I'll get it. And I don't want to hear nothing about Trump, because Trump ain't been in office for 3.5 years. Don't blame old Trumpy Trump. So, Explain that to me. And another thing I want to know, if Biden is the sitting president, and I was told on X, aka Twitter, that she has no power, so she can't change anything. That's what I was told. She has no power. Vice presidents don't have no power. That's what I was told on Twitter or X, right? That's what I was told. So if she has no power, when have you seen vice presidents speak so much? Because when Bush was in office, I don't remember Cheney speaking that much. When Clinton was in office, I don't remember Al Gore speaking as much. So now we have a natural disaster, Hurricane Helene, and FEMA's having issues with the finances. Why is Harris speaking and not Biden? That's all I want to know. Why is Harris speaking about what's going on with FEMA and not Biden if he's the sitting president? I mean, that's all I want to know. You know what I'm saying? Again, I might not be the most brilliant person in the room, and I'm in the room full of scholars and stuff. You know, I sit at their feet. Catch me in the corner not speaking. But I just want to know, why is she speaking so much? And she said FEMA briefed her and all that. But we still got a president. You're running for president. You're the vice president running for president. And I was told vice presidents don't have no power. So why is she speaking instead of Biden? Why is FEMA briefing her and not Biden? That's all I want to know. You know what I'm saying? That's all I want to know. I might be a couple of cards short of a full deck. You know, I admit it. I could be crazy sometimes. But I ain't fucking stupid. So that's all I want to know. That's it. And again, if somebody in the chat or somebody can reply me and say to me, who broke what she has to fix, then maybe I could get some better understanding. Shout out to my boy King Erner. Maybe I need understanding. Shout out to King Erner. That's my guy. So that's it. I don't care what celebrity tell me to vote for who. I'm not listening to them. I don't listen to celebrities. I just like to talk to them about industry stuff. But you're not giving me no advice. Political advice, food advice, financial advice. I just ain't the one for that. Okay? And respectfully, this is going to sound crazy. It's going to sound a little harsh too. I don't listen to nobody. I'm a trial and error person. I'm a study person. I'll figure it out. And this is going to sound even harsher, but I don't listen to niggas. Black people have given me some advice that I was able to go look into. And if it was feasible, then I might check into it and say, hey, that's cool. But I don't listen to niggas. We have to make a distinction between niggers and black people. It's not the same. And I think we think it's all the same. I think we think because you're black, you're a nigger. And because you're a nigger, you're black. It's not the same. It's not the same. I want y'all to get that. I want y'all to understand that. Because I don't think it's being a good enough distinction between the two. Now, you have some black people that could act like niggas. But I don't know too many niggas that could act like black people. Meaning that you can act a fool sometimes, but I don't know too many niggas by per different definition of the word, of the definition of the word that can actually have decorum. Because if you could, then you would know how to turn it off and turn it on. I love black people. I don't like niggas. So when you hear, yo, you're a real nigga. First of all, that's an oxymoron because you can't be real and be a nigga. Because if you was real, you wouldn't be a nigga. Well, you hear, I'm a street nigga. The fuck is a street nigga? Listen. Before I'm going to go into the Magic Johnson thing. I just can't get it through my...
I can't get it through my head. No more Magic Johnson talk. Irvin.
Sometimes you got to say it to yourself a couple of times. But listen. Listen to me. That's why when dudes be like, I'm a street nigga. The fuck is a street nigga? Then another thing that I don't like is when people be like, as a man? You ever hear somebody say that? As a man, I apologize. As a man, I'm coming to you. As a man? Could we kill that as a man stuff? Anytime you hear somebody say as a man, what was you before that? Just really think about that. As a man, what would make you say, yo, as a man? So what was you before? As a man? You're being as a man? You're not a man? As a man? Could we just dead that? Well, y'all do what y'all want. That ain't a part of my vernacular. I'll never be like, yo, but as a man? So what was you before that? You're not a man at all times? You got to be as a man sometimes? Just really think about that. As a man? Yo, I'm coming to you as a man right now. Well, you would kind of fuck my head up if you came to me as a jackal. If you came to me as a damn peacock, that would surprise me. You coming as a man now? Pause. Chill. Time out. Flag on the play. But just saying, as a man, can we stop that? When you see people say as a man, please, let's start correcting each other. There's no as a man. You're a man at all times, I would hope. Now, unless you saying you're coming before somebody as a man because you normally act like a bitch. So now I'm not a bitch right now. I'm coming as a man right now. Oh, so, Anyway, moving right along, let's deal with the whole Magic Johnson thing. Oh, and the Super Chat is open and the Cash App is available. Feel free to donate to me and my cause. I like donations. I don't know about anybody else that like to tell you money don't mean nothing and they don't care. Listen, I care about money. I like donations. I like people funding my cause. Because all this shit you see costs a lot of money to do. This is not free. Respectfully, this ain't no $25 StreamYard thing. Shout out to people who know how to use StreamYard. This ain't no phone just sitting there. This is the bells and the whistles. That's why I look like this and it sound like this. The microphone alone is $400. So, let's get into the Magic Johnson. Irvin Johnson situation, why that brings us here today, why we are gathered here today. Shout out to Playback Gang, too. We're going to go to the reaction screen. Y'all know this from the rundown. Let me stop the music. No, let's keep the music on. Hold on, let's go back.
There's a lot of black men in here, and I don't mean to, not talk to other people, but this is important.
Hold on, what the hell is that buzz, man? Oh, their audio is bad.
There's a lot of black men in here, and I don't mean to, not talk to other people, but this is important.
Uh-huh.
Our black men, we got to get them out to vote. That's number one.
Okay, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with saying that.
Kamala's opponent promised a lot of things last time to the black community that he did not deliver on.
That's subjective.
And we got to make sure.
Whoa.
we help black
You see, they ain't even clap. They ain't agree. Look, watch what he say. Look, watch when he say we got to get them out to vote. Everybody clap. But then when he say his opponent promised a lot of things to the black community that he ain't deliver on, you can hear crickets. You can hear, hold on. Anyway, let me just go. Watch. They gonna clap, but they wasn't co-signing that. Hold on. Watch.
Get them out to vote. That's number one.
They going crazy. They going crazy. Now watch this. Watch this.
Kamala's opponent promised a lot of things last time to the black community that he did not deliver on.
Crickets.
And we got to make sure we help black men understand that.
Crickets.
So that's why I'm here, to make sure I help black men understand. First, get out and vote, and then vote for the next president of the United States, Kamala Harris.
Okay. Let me come back to the screen really quick. So Irvin is pandering. Irvin is telling us black men. Remember, he's talking to us. Telling us to get out and vote. And he came there to tell us. This is why he's saying he came there to tell us that we got to get out and vote. And not only do we got to get out and vote, we got to get out and vote for her. And he wants us to understand that. Now, Mr. Irving, why should we listen to you? Why should we listen to you? Mr. Irving. What's your representation of black men? Did you produce a black man? Because in my eyes, in my opinion, this is my opinion, mine, if you produced a great black man that was functioning in society a certain way, we could look at you like, you know what? Magic, no. How the fuck could you tell us as black men what we should be doing? Look at your son. And we got to say that shit loosely. With all due respect. How could we have somebody who produced what they produce, co-sign what they co-sign, look at us like we in the same boat? I'm appalled. I'm flabbergasted. This is froganacle bullshit. How could you tell us as black men what we should be doing when we stand as black men? Men. Males, proud men that done went out and made it happen on so many fronts when it comes to manhood, taking care of your children, producing children, doing for your community, putting in your community, and we ain't even got the means, the fame, the fortune to do it, and we made it happen. How could you tell men like me and others what we should be doing if you couldn't even tell your own what they should be doing and how they should carry themselves? How the fuck you gonna tell me what to do as a man and your son got a bang? Because so when we listen to you and your guidance for men, we all fucked. And I know a lot of y'all blinded by people's money, people's so-called success. Let me tell you something. All that shit is called corporate sponsored, man. As soon as these folks invest in anybody, they can make anybody anything if they invest in you. Because the money ain't come from him. The money comes from investors and hedge funds. And y'all need to learn a little bit more. Stop looking at people for, oh, he got bread. He got to the money. He got this. He got that. Man, all that shit come from investments from them folks. So how are you going to be fighting for the same? How are you going to be fighting the same folks who invested in you? How you going to be against the folks that invested in you? Because you always got to follow the money. Where did the money come from? The money come from him. So you think he's going to talk bad against them? And said candidate is for this. Saying candidate is for this. So look, of course he going to be for her because his agenda, the type of man that he think is a man, she with that shit. So is the Tim Walz nigga. So get up out of here, man. Don't come to us. Don't come telling us men how to be men. You ain't produced one. Sorry. You just gotta just keep it all the way 1,000. We grew up with sidewalks. We grew up with roaches, rats, mice. We grew up in some of the harshest conditions that's still here, but got the physical scars, mental scars to prove it to this day. You mean to tell me you produce an individual who ain't never go through that shit and you gonna look at us battle-tested individuals and tell us what we should be doing based off of what you never did? Your motherfucking offspring ain't never had to go through what we go through. That nigga ain't even listen to you. Or maybe he did. Maybe you got a little motherfucking sucrose in your tank. Shit, you ain't look Isaiah in his eyes and be like, yo, I'm gonna fucking kill you on this court. You was like, more. You J to the moi, that nigga. Just really think about that. When the niggas look at each other and be like J to the moi each other, we supposed to listen to you? See, this the shit, man. This the shit, like, yo, we ain't having it no more, man. Yo, we not stupid. We don't care how good you dribbled that basketball. We don't care how many titles you won, how many shots you took. And we don't care about that. In 2024, if you're not talking real shit to us, we not listening to you, man. Don't y'all get it yet? We not listening to them. Y'all can bring out who y'all want. I don't care who you bring out to talk to us. We don't listen to them. The year of the dumb nigga is over. And the ones that's dumb, we separate ourselves from them. I already told you that. We black men. But you can't come talk to us. We not a part of your demographic. We not a part of your tax bracket. We don't live like you. Like, some of us is disenfranchised, fucked up, felonies, all types of shit, man. Could we get a representative to come talk to that kind, that come from that, and that can say, and I don't want to hear nothing about poor because many people was poor. It's not about rich and poor. It's a mentality thing. And one thing that we not going to do and allow y'all to do is come from so-called rags to riches and to think that you could talk to us because you've been rich longer than you've been poor. Some of us poor. Some of us was born in poverty and still in poverty and doing the best that we could. But what you're not going to do is come tell black men how to be black men. You can't do that. You ain't qualified. Your track record is bullshit. The minute you went in your sunroom and found bras and motherfucking thongs and slips, you can't tell us shit. Seriously. And that go for any of y'all. Don't ever come thinking you could tell us who to vote for because somebody didn't deliver to the black community. Neither did you. Neither did you. You got the bread. And the sad thing about all of this shit, look what Donald Sterling said about him before. Look it up. Donald Sterling was right. These motherfuckers got, and I don't know, I don't watch nobody's pockets. I don't tell nobody what they could do with their ones. You know what I'm saying? You do what you want with your money. You don't gotta do nothing. But what you not gonna do is tell us what we should be doing based off of what you think, because you think you got influence because you got bread. Listen, man, your influence, we ain't running no full court. We ain't running no full court. I don't look at dudes and say he got money, so I should listen to him. I know, it's not me. I look at somebody and say, hold on, how they carry themselves, they ways, they actions, their integrity with the bread. Let's say like a Denzel. We don't know how much money Denzel got. But we could always say Denzel never did no clown shoes shit, never made you feel bad to be a black man. We don't know his business. We just know his movie roles. When he speak, he always say something profound. He keep it moving. That's it. That's it. But coming to us, telling us, y'all, listen, man, I don't know. Y'all should be offended. Y'all should be offended. And even when you offended, you don't have to be offensive to nobody in being offended, but you do have to tell the truth. You do have to tell the truth. And the truth should never be considered disrespect because you're telling the truth. We have many situations, like Nandy Johnston just said. We have many situations where, as black men, we've been shitted on. We've been dealing with a bunch of shit. We've been just straight up and down treated like the lowest form of anything on the planet. Fuck is Magic at? Where's Magic? Don't come out and try to get us to fucking tell us who to vote for. No, we want to see we wanted to see you in Ferguson, bro. We wanted to see you in Ferguson. We want to see you build the new Tulsa. That's what we want to see you do. We want to see you in Ferguson. We wanted to hear you with Sonia Massey. We wanted to hear you with Breonna Taylor. That's when we wanted to hear from you. That's when your voice is the most important. When you look at your people and say, yo, I'm with y'all. I get it. I understand. I see what y'all be talking about. I see what y'all be going through. Nah, it ain't cap. Something got to change. You know how this thing go. You know what they do. You know what they do. Many people have said worse, done worse on this platform, and they let them rock. I know what it is. But you know what, though? Again, one of the biggest things you could ever do in life with anything is be resilient, and don't ever let them think that they could stop you. Always keep going. And for the individuals who will just bounce out because I froze for a few minutes, come on, man. Y'all got to do better. Because many people think it's easy to sit in these seats and sit and talk. Like, man, this shit ain't no fucking celebrity gossip, man. This shit got a lot to do with your fucking life and your livelihood. You know, shit, we could talk about Diddy for 6 nights, but goddamn, 7, we got to give some other shit. Like, you know, we got to talk about some other shit. We got to, man. Like, it's a lot going on. This is an important time in our life. And they're going to pull out all the stops. But please watch my the Diddy distraction video. I break it all down for you. They're going to pull out all the stops, and they're going to offend us. They're going to say things to us that you're going to be like, huh? But remember, they prey off of our ignorance. And ignorance is not a legal defense, for one. And what you don't know can hurt you. What you don't know could really, really be detrimental. for your livelihood and a livelihood for your children and people in your family and all that. You know, this is what the dinner table should be like. This is what the holidays should be about. It should be about these talks. Not about who's right, who's wrong, just getting better understanding, because now I feel like we really don't even know each other because we judge each other off of what we post, how you vote, you know, all that stuff. But our way of thinking and how we think is a lost art of talking, and we're not conversing enough. And then as we sit here, they're rallying the troops. They bringing in different people where we like, damn, like, you know, respectfully, like even Trump, like, you had the leader of the slut walk come talk to us? With that, who, all due respect, you think the white folks gonna listen to somebody who led the slut walk? Who you think he pandering to? This guy use your brain. It's real simple. You got one, use it. You had the leader of the slut walk come talk. Who she supposed to be relating to? Who she supposed to be getting through to? We don't listen to Amber Rose. We don't care about no Amber Rose. So who asked for her? Then you got the Indian chick. She bring out the counter that. She bring out Meg Thee Stallion, who you can't even see her standing still for 10 seconds. Check video online. I appreciate you support my independent voice. So you got the chick who can't even stand still. Every time you see her, she's moving her ass. She's shaking her ass. Who is that for? You think them white folks care about that? Oh, she got Megan Thee Stallion. Great. We're going to vote for her now. So they always do this shit. And again, we got to listen to what Malcolm said. Motherfucker can't be no athlete and no comedian. And people who don't live and walk the walk and talk the talk that we have to walk, telling me about my future, because how do you know my future if you don't know my fucking present? So when you look at me and tell me, yeah, we know you, because all of them, I mean, let's be real, many of them lied to us. But our gripe is this, and again, I'm not going to try to sway you, but I'm just, want to speak logical of my opinion. Our gripe is this. If we've been doing this for this long and yielding no results, some of us just want to try something different. But they're telling us, don't try nothing different. Keep doing the same shit and yielding the same results. And that is called insanity. Doing the same thing over and over, thinking you're going to get different results is called insanity. It's look it up. That's equivalent to going in the refrigerator and you have no food. You got you some ice water, some baking soda, and in the freezer is ice and some old freezer burned vegetables. You look in that refrigerator, you open it up, old Mother Hubbard. No food in the fridge, and you close it. And then you come back 2 hours later and open that fridge again. Now, if you open the refrigerator 2 hours ago and you just came back and opened it 2 hours later, what's the probability of food jumping in the refrigerator if you know you didn't go shopping? But something in your brain says, let me go open the refrigerator again. Maybe it's food in there 2 hours later. I never left the house. You open it again, you look. You actually stand there for a few minutes, look in the refrigerator. You start saying, damn, maybe I'll make a ketchup sandwich. Damn, maybe I'll make a mayonnaise bread. That mustard look good. I could eat mustard on a spoon. You do shit like that only to close the refrigerator, and then 45 minutes to an hour later, you come back and open the refrigerator again, knowing that you have no food because you never left to get food. That is what voting for the same party is over and over and over and over and over and over. It never yielded any results for you, but you're going to say, you know what? I'm going to do it again. I'm going to do it again. Like, maybe I'll mix that. You know what? I got some inbreds in there. I'm going to take some of this Golden's mustard and put it on one side and put honey on the other side. I'm going to eat me a honey mustard sandwich. You know that shit is nasty. But that's just where we at. Election time, they clean up the streets. So all y'all out there hustling, your ass is grass. I'm telling you now, listen, if you outside hustling, getting that fast cash, that's your ass, Mr. Postman, because they coming to nab all y'all. It happens every year, so don't act stupid. But when it's presidential election time, they coming to get you. They already been nabbing y'all. So if you out there getting fast cash, you think nobody don't know, you think you've been out in the street selling crack and you on the low and you got crack in your mouth and crack in your ass, along with the crack in your ass and crack in your nuts and you pitching and shit and you selling weed, you think nobody know? No, they know, stupid. They know. They just letting you live. They coming for you. It already started. They already started sweeping the hoods. It already started. They done rush spots, rush cribs. Y'all motherfuckers just sitting outside doing nothing. All y'all niggas going to jail. It's just, I'm sorry. Not sorry. All y'all niggas going to fucking, you selling crack, literally. Selling ass crack. Y'all going to jail. It happens every year, every 4 years too. Think about stuff that happened every 4 years. You know what happens every 4 years? The Olympics, leap year, and the election time. Happens every 4 years. Don't worry about it. Without fail. And they lock y'all niggas up. Straight like that. So, no fear mongering. No talking stupidity to make you, this ain't no motherfucking conspiracies and no shit like that. This is reality, man. This is the shit that been going on. This is shit that happened for real. So, what I'm saying to you is, they're going to bring more people out the woodworks. Because remember, they still got to build it up for the next couple of weeks. They got to build it up. If they ain't grabbed P. Shitty, he'd have been one of the main ones out there. But he made somebody mad, so, you know, they had to grab him up and sit his ass down. But he'd have been one of the main ones rallying. Because think about it. There's another thing. What y'all don't realize is that these campaigns raise millions of dollars. And then you wonder, well, where does the money go? What do they need all this money for? They need money for them ads on YouTube. They need money for them commercials on TVs. They need money for the commercials on social media. They need money for all that. And then they need money to pay motherfuckers. So you see motherfuckers like Plies. Fuck do Plies do? What do that nigga do for a living? Nigga don't rap. He ain't got no record label. What do Plies do? How the fuck he earning? He ain't doing no shows. When the last time you been to a Plies show? When the last time you was like, oh shit, they gonna have Plies at such and such. I'm going to see Plies. My nigga don't do shit but sit in the car. It's like this nigga don't even got no crib. Fucking nigga always sit in the fucking car. Greasy ass mouth, chiclet teeth. smart ass gremlin. But what the fuck did he do? So every year he go in on black women. I done heard him say I heard him say the wildest shit about black women ever. The wildest shit. But all of a sudden, he's all for a black woman that wants to be president. And then y'all go for that shit. You listening to this nigga's profound and smart to you. You know, the wise man could play the role of a fool, but a fool could never play the role of a wise man. And y'all be letting fools play the role of wise men, and you actually be listening to regurgitation that they got from a wise man. Listen, man, you could teach a goddamn dog to meow, and you could teach a cat to bark, but that's still a cat, and that's still a dog. But they say you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. What's happening now is that you're in situations where you're letting people that you know better than, and you're not fooled by, fool you. Allie Gaines, before I get you the fuck up out of here and block you on everything, I'm not looking at no nigga mouth. When the nigga talk, where do you look? You look into his eyes? When somebody talk, where do you look? Are you looking at my mouth now, or are you looking at the shit behind me? When a person talk and they mouth move, where do you look? You look at their ears when they talk? You look at people's ears? You look at their forehead? Anyway, y'all got people who y'all know is fucking dumb. Completely dumb. Completely dumb. Talk to you like they smart, and you're listening. You like, yeah, no, that shit was deep. That shit was real. That's the problem now. Do you know that's the whole problem now? We could fix society in one day, 24 hours, 3 hours. By the time you take a nap, society will be fixed if we stop listening to dumb motherfuckers who play the role of smart people. Because smart people, they show and prove via what they say and also their ways and actions. Intelligent people show and prove, make do on their promises, make do via their ways and actions. Well, you got a nigga who's sitting in the car who trying to have common sense and trying to have logic, who has been illogical for so many years. How you just get logical out of nowhere? So when we listen to people like D.L. Hughley and Ricky Smiley and these dudes, and then it's so deep that if the general consensus said this individual is not black, why are people trying to convince you that somebody is black that you know ain't black? Just really think about that. Yeah, don't fuck with you. Like, yo, we know black people. How's somebody gonna tell us what a black person is? You think when I look at French Montana, I say, yo, he black? Like I ain't been buying heroes from the Akis for 40 years? You think I don't know he a Aki? You think I don't know he a Aki? You think I don't know the difference between a Aki, a motherfucking 7-Eleven worker, and a black woman? You think I don't know that? All of a sudden, you gonna try to define what a black woman is to me, and I know better, nigga, motherfucking Aki. Just really think about that. Then we say, oh, they're from such and such. So let me ask you something. Chinese individual, mother and father's Chinese, They were conceived in America. They were conceived and born in Harlem. "139 in Lenox." They was born on Big L Block. Their mother and father is Chinese. But said person wants to identify as a black person. But their mother and father is from China. Oh, no, let me give you a deeper one. I'll give you a deeper one. Their mother and father's from Jamaica. You know it's Chinese Jamaicans, right? But guess what? They're just Chinese in Jamaica. They got accents and everything. Straight up. So according to what they're trying to tell us is that China Mac could be a nigga if he want to be. There is people that are a type of people all over the world because you were born somewhere or you live somewhere. Novocaine, I appreciate you. You're not rocking with that Indian. You made me cough on that one. I'm just saying, it's Chinese people in Jamaica. It's Chinese people in Jamaica. So being that China Mac was born in America, could he go to China and say he American? Nigga, you Chinese in America. Like, come on, man. Now, my thing is, too, if it don't matter, why does it matter? If it don't matter, why does it matter? If it don't matter, why do they make it matter? If it didn't matter, why are they running a campaign off that? That's the whole thing. Now, with Trump is Trump. Love him or hate him. He didn't switch. He is who he is. Now, sometimes I understand his stupidity respectfully, and I'm being respectful to my town, my city, and my boroughs. He's from New York. I understand some of his dark, weird-ass humor. You do know as a New Yorker, when we go get them hairy chicken wings, we just get on bullshit. I'm gonna be real with you. I've never ordered no Yang food and got them hairy ass chicken wings and not made fun of them. I'm just being real. When I say, yo, let me get an order of chicken and broccoli with garlic sauce, and they turn around and go, I've always said, one time. I've always did that shit. That's what we do in New York. It's nothing racial about it. We just naturally do that shit. I'm serious. We don't even mean nothing by that shit. It's the little kids do it. We just do bullshit. So when he did it, that shit didn't bother me. They was like, he's a xenophobe. And we all do that shit. I'm serious. I've never went in there and I say, yo, let me get an order of chicken and broccoli with garlic sauce. Like chicken and broccoli with garlic sauce. We could say that's 6 syllables. This motherfucker turned around and said like 18 syllables. I just said chicken and broccoli with garlic sauce. All that, I ain't order all that shit. I ain't order all that shit. So we always made fun of that. So when he made fun of this shit and people was mad, I respectfully, ladies and gentlemen, use something else against Trump. Because when the fuck have y'all gave a fuck about Asians? Cut it out. Yo, we care about everybody else but us. We mad at a motherfucker for what he did to other people. But we not mad at motherfuckers for what they did to us. Magic. Biden. Crime bill. It's just weird to me. And we know everything was going on with all these cases, with who did this, who did that. How many platforms? And that's Joe Budden, $1 million worth of game. Mason Cam, Drink Champs. How many of these big platforms that we have to look at are talking, speaking truth to power about politics and even speaking to a certain demographic of people that they want support from and expect to support them? How many of them are giving you information on what's going on? See, Javon Womack, I didn't want to bring up the Central Park 5. I didn't want to do that. But being that you did that, you want to go there? Because we could go there really quick. So Javon Womack, Bobby little cousin, hey Bobby.
Watch your bitch.
Anyway, let me give you some information on the Central Park 5, who became the Vindicated 5. Trump had nothing to do with the conviction of the Central Park 5. You know who had something to do with that? The corrupt system that he wasn't even a politician for. It was the DA and it was the police. Now, Trump did take out an ad in the paper. Why? Because at that particular time, me being a young man in Brooklyn, wilding, which we call wilding, we actually was on that type of time too. I don't know about the essay or none of that. We wasn't with none of that. But kicking some ass, we was with that every day. That was a part of our recreation. So when them young men got caught, it didn't shock us or surprise us. Now, had we had to learn that they were coerced into giving statements of their admission of guilt, Javon Womack, if you listen, because you can't talk and listen. If you listen, I'm trying to edify you. They said they were guilty. He didn't say before they said they were guilty, take out the ad. He took out the ad after they said they did it. We all thought they did it. You know why? We was doing that shit too. It wasn't uncommon. I'm just being real. It wasn't uncommon in Brooklyn, Manhattan, Queens, the Bronx. It wasn't uncommon to go outside and wild out. It's just the truth. That's the same park where Ajax got Gully and the Warriors. Just being real with you. So after they said they were guilty of that heinous shit that they did, not only did they whip them out, but the essay and all that other stuff, I thought they was guilty too. I'm just being real. I thought they was guilty too. So, shit, them motherfuckers is wild for that one. I mean, like he told Stab, I want to go out.
I want to go out and kick some fucking ass, but I don't want to burn the people's house down, Stab.
And what Stab say?
Do I smell pussy? Come on.
If you saw a house party. So again, we all thought they were guilty. Come to find out later on, they wasn't. They were wrongly convicted. But how do we blame Trump when nobody say it was the system? The system apologized and compensated them. So y'all want an apology for what he thought, what we all thought. So should we all apologize? I'm telling you, I was doing that shit too. I'm just being real with you. If you're from New York City, if you're from them 5 boroughs, you knew what that was hitting for. You knew what that was hitting for. We was doing that shit, going outside, whipping ass for nothing. Seriously. So hopefully, I could put that to bed for you. Hopefully, you'll have understanding of why that was the way it was, because we was doing that shit too. Melanoid Warrior said, go ahead and vote Republican and just don't complain after. Okay, Melanoid Warrior. See, even names like melanin and melanoid, that don't mean shit to me, because that don't even mean you black. I mean, roaches got melanin. Everybody had melanin. Some people are melanin deficient. So saying you're a melanoid or you're a warrior, which is unproven, you're on the fucking computer. But melanoid, what is a melanoid, right? And then you got the nerve to have the dear brother Malcolm in there trying to represent shit like that and call yourself melanoid. But let me ask you something, Melanoid Warrior. I mean, shit, Hindus got more melanin than all of us. Are they black? But that's besides the point. But a little roach, a bed bug, got melanin. Okay? So let me ask you something, Melanoid Warrior. And I would like for you to answer this, being that you decided to chime in. Because I'm not telling people what to vote for. I'm just telling you, don't be stupid, right? So, Melanoid Warrior, people voted Republican before when Trump was in office during the pandemic. What happened? Because they say they're going to put us back in slavery. They going to do... Was you in slavery when they was in office before? Was you in slavery? Now, we've been voting Democrat for a long time. We've been voting Democrat for a long time. How has that worked out for us? I'm just asking. Just asking. How has that worked out for us? So, we got to have real talk. We got to have real talk. All right, so if it hasn't worked, it's not about voting Republican or Democrat. You know you could vote for, shut up, you could vote for Eric B. You could write yourself in the ballot. But don't say to people, go ahead and vote Democrat and don't complain after. I mean, vote Republican and don't complain after. Because how has voting Democrat worked? Was you here for my shit? Was you here for my refrigerator analogy? You got to understand that doing something over and over and not getting the same results is called insanity. So, what we need to do, we should have I didn't really see any I didn't really see too many policies. But what I did see is somebody saying what they're going to fix when they get into office. Like, so let me ask you something. Again, for the people who gonna vote Democrat. If two people live in a house, and one person drops a deuce in the toilet, and it's one of them pebble chunk deuces that just can't flush, and one person was home, and one person wasn't home, and the person that wasn't home comes in the house and say, hey, who dropped this deuce? Do they really got to ask that question? You wasn't home. And the person that's home say, I didn't drop the deuce. Are they both stupid? Just really think about that. You wasn't home, so you didn't do it. So why are you asking? And then the person that is in the house think you're stupid to say they didn't do it. And then said person who comes home say, I'm going to fix the person who did it. I think Trump did it. Jovan Womack, you know what? I will answer you, but I have to be respectful to people who super chat. You ain't super chat. So if you super chat, I don't care if it's $1. I'll answer you because I already gave you time. But I want to answer that, but I'm not going to because that's all easy. But anyway. With us, we have to, because let me say something to you too. You have something called the party line where you vote and you could vote everybody that's Democrat or you could vote everybody that's Republican. Reason why that's not right and exact is because you might have somebody that's a Democrat that you agree with, but you might have somebody that's a Republican in this space that you agree with. So you should know each candidate in different things, different places. You should know the senators, but we don't. We automatically think we black, we Democrats. So we just vote Democrat. And then you might have voted in some of the most heinous pieces of shit. And then now that you have a newfound mental for we not all Democrats, I'm going to vote Republican this time, you might vote in a piece of shit. So that's why you should educate yourself on this political landscape. Who's running for what, where. And if it affects you, that's how you should vote. Because you don't have to just pull that top lever, Democrat or Republican. You could go through each one and then pull that lever. You can do that. And I suggest that you do that. Because you have some Democrats who think like Republicans. Then you have some Republicans who think like Democrats. But they're a different part of the party. So, for example, people like Bloomberg was always a Republican. Even Trump was a Democrat. But they'll switch their party because sometimes they can't get on the bill or win via their party. So they'll switch parties. But could I really say something to y'all too? And this is real. All this shit is one big mind fuck. Because we really don't know. We really don't know. None of these motherfuckers ever made do on a promise. And then just be honest. None of them made do on their promises. We still don't have no rec centers. We still don't have better housing. Our communities, wherever that might be, individually or as a collective, is still fucked up. Our food is still bullshit. It's still fucked up where we at. But they always tell us they're going to fix it. And they don't fix shit. Crime don't go down. Crime go up. And then they fuck with you because they start dealing with this per capita shit, which means set amount of people live here. So it's 100 people and 20 people committed crime. That's a lot. That's 20% of the population. You're like, damn, 20%? That's a lot, though. Shit, it might be 10 people in some towns. And you be like, damn, 10 people over there, 5 people wild out. 50% of 10 people is only 10 people in the town. Most likely, them 10 people gonna fuck each other off. We don't know that. We don't know that. So at the same time, we have to dig a little deeper, stop listening to these damn celebrities. Alonzo Graves says, stop, you're not ready, and I love your content. Then you don't love my content. You saying stop for what? Okay, Mr. Graves, with a great last name, so you're already 1 foot the fuck in. Well, go ahead. Let's listen to Alonzo Graves. You love my content, probably when I talk about nigga shit. But go ahead, Mr. Graves. We gonna listen to you and Magic Johnson. Go ahead, Mr. Graves. Tell me why I should stop. Go ahead, Mr. Graves. You have the floor. Because y'all love to say stop. Y'all love to say don't talk about this. But I guess I'm celebrated and I'm the greatest when we talk about shit. So even if I'm wrong about 100% of the thing that I said tonight, at least I'm invoking thought. But they'll tell you to stop talking about it, period. And talk about what? So let me just sit here, Mr. Graves, and I'm going to let you talk. It's your show now. Why should I stop? Go ahead. Because they love to say, bro, stop. This is not. So we're going to listen to you. Educate us. We're all stupid here. So you, go ahead, bro. You love my content because I guess how you be condescending and then at the same time, like big you up, but then kick you in your ass. Like, good job, pow, but kick you in your ass bone. Go ahead, Mr. Graves. Mr. Graves. Mr. Graves. Can you come to the office, please? Mr. Graves. Can you come to the office? Can you come to the podium and teach the class? Teach the school, Mr. Graves. Bro, stop. Bro, stop it. You're wrong, and I love your content. Bro, stop. You got a few seconds before I go off. You better write something. This is what happens when it's 1:06 in the morning and you come in my chat and you're normally up this time of night or you was spanking your monkey and then you stumble across my live. And unfortunately, mid-spank, you decide to talk shit to me. Mid-spank. Just keep spanking your monkey for the rest of the night and leave me the fuck alone. Mid-spank. Probably a left-handed spank, too. Real freaky tonight. He was like, I'm going to spank off with my left hand. Fuck that. I want something different. Mid-spank. And then you're going to come in here and tell me what I shouldn't be talking about. Bro, stop. And then won't even talk further. Mid-spank. He on like his 89th spank. Got fucking his phone in his hand. Mid-spank. And then gonna come talk to me. So again, to say I don't know what I'm talking about. Say it. Anything that I said tonight didn't make no sense whatsoever. At least I'm provoking thought. At least I'm having it to where we could talk and we could have dialogue about something else. So he comes in here, gives his little spill, and then go back and re-spank. What are we doing? This is what we produce here. This is what we produce in America. Come in here, run his goddamn mouth, mid-spank, and then go back to spanking. Mid-spank. Baby oil and all. Had some of that Diddy gravy and all. Mid-spank, come in here, run his mouth, and then go back and spank again. Bro, stop. My bad. And then go back. Who y'all think y'all be talking to? He in the crib, mid-spank, probably got a sock or some weird shit on himself because he ain't got no woman. Because if you got a woman, you shouldn't be up talking shit to me. Mid-spank, run his motherfucking mouth to me, left hand, and then gonna come tell me what I should and shouldn't be doing, and then go back to spanking. When we asked him to give us some type of education. But when you go talk to somebody else, they not saying none of this shit. They either trying to make you scared, they drunk, they high, they perked out. At least you know I'm sober and I'm attempting, using my platform to speak about something pertinent to us. You can see my hands at all time. I ain't playing pocket pool. Ain't no, like no spank on the low. How dare you? Bro, stop. And then use the emoji. So he had to go find the emoji. Or maybe he's emoji man. Maybe he had the emoji because he tells everybody to stop because he's a fucking a Rhodes Scholar and shit. So he just say, bro, stop with the fucking emoji. But I love your content. What are we doing? Fucking mid-spank. I'm appalled. You could have just spunk your monkey for the rest of the night and left me the fuck alone, man. We wanted you to talk to us. We wanted you to tell us something. So the next time I do any chats, I don't care what I'm talking about. If I see you in the chat, if I see you anything, you have to come and tell us what's going on. Pause. You have to tell us. We ain't forgetting this. Remember the name, chat. Remember, Alonzo Graves.
That's your ass, Mr. Postman.
You got to tell us something. So chat. We ain't never gonna let him slide. Nigga gonna put an emoji, bro, stop. Like I'm your fucking brother. Nigga, I don't know you. We ain't go to school together, bro. You could be some 6'4" blue nigga for all I know. We ain't brothers. You could be into different shit. We ain't brothers. Rick Smith. You know what, Rick Smith? You just became the moderator for the day. Rick Smith just became the moderator for the day with that one. There you go, Rick Smith. Alonzo Spank Graves. Yo, I don't even know what else to say now, man. The show is over, man. Rick Smith has became the moderator for the day. Alonzo Spank Graves. I don't care what, listen, I don't care what chat you see him in. If you go to another chat and you see him in there, you see him on another platform, You don't get to escape this smoke. You are Alonzo Spank Graves from here on out. We might call you Spanky Graves from here on out. You don't get away, fam. You don't get away. Nope, you will not dodge this smoke. That 9/11 smoke that they were standing there and that shit turned the corner and everybody's like, oh, what the fuck? It's that type of smoke. This is the fog. Remember that movie, The Fog? This is that type of smoke. Alonzo Spank Graves. Woo! Put your children to sleep when he come around. Listen, put your children to sleep when he come around. This motherfucker decided to come in here and teach us all something and then go and bounce. What happened? You decided to add your 2 cents and fucked your rhythm up. That's what happened. You was like spanking a certain way. You was like a over left hand. You know what I'm saying? You know a nigga was like on some. He was like, yo, fuck, I'm getting wild tonight. It's Saturday night. Fuck that. I got crib for Dolo. My mom's in here. My pop's asleep. You know, I gave him his medication. Fuck that. I'm going to wild out tonight. I'm going to wild out. Shit. I'm going to spank with my left like this. Where that baby all at? Fuck that. Where that old sock I been using? What type of time he was on? I'm spanking wild tonight. Fuck that. I'm thinking of Glorilla. Yo, you seen that new shit of Lizzo? Yo, Lizzo. I'm thinking of Lizzo. I'm thinking about all types of shit. Like this, with the left. I'm like this tonight. I'm on some different shit. Fuck that. Give me a sock, give me a towel, give me a do-rag. I don't give a fuck. I'm wilding out tonight. Matter of fact, give me a hat. I'll use a hat if I have to. I need a sock. Matter of fact, I know how I'm going to kill him. I'm going to use one of my father's dress socks. Them shits are silky smooth. Because you know them tube socks, them shits be rough and coarse. You know, them shits make your leg itch. I'm going to use one of my father's dress socks. Yeah, get me a dress sock. Yeah, that's what it is. Give me one of them bus driver socks. Yeah. Pops in there sleep. I gave him his medication. See that nigga 7 a.m. tomorrow. Make his cereal. I'm gonna make my pop cereal in the morning. Moms ain't here. She out playing bingo. I'm getting wild tonight. Glorilla, Lizzo, all on cap. No, it ain't inspired by Zip. Zip is my man. Shout out to Zip, man. I fuck with Zip. I always tell Zip I'm proud of him because Zip been through a lot in life. And just to see him being able to come and gather an audience and maintain an audience, you got to commend that. Zip be saying a lot of real shit too. So shout out to Zip. You know what I'm saying? That's my bro right there. We speak a lot too. You know what I'm saying? We speak a lot, and Zip is a real one. But I'm just saying, I was just in character real quick. You know, in my mind, I'm a stand-up comedian. You know what I'm saying? So I get to work on my material with y'all. You know what I'm saying? This is all going to go on my comedy show. But on the Interlude TV, I got some shit called the Don't Laugh show that, I just ain't never putting on no wigs. I ain't putting on no dresses. I ain't never going to have no lipstick. I ain't never going to have no parts in my beard. Yeah, we could go into characters, but nah, we ain't doing no zesty shit. Like, I'm never going to come in here dressed like some other. Nah, we ain't doing that. No lip balm, no, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah. Because niggas just be doing too much. Niggas be... But anyway, damn, what time is it? It's damn 1 o'clock? Fuck time be going. Today is tomorrow. So, yo, don't tell nobody. And I know people in the gym don't watch me all the time. Although I wasn't 100% today, I went to the gym. Then I was hungry as hell. I didn't really eat today. I was starving. So I went to the supermarket. You know them rotisserie chickens? I ain't know you could go in there and tell them to cut it up and give it to you. I ain't know that. Man, I had some chicken breasts in there. Some chicken breasts. I ain't get them legs, though. We ain't eat no chicken legs. I ain't want that thigh neither. But I had some chicken breasts. That rotisserie shit, you know that shit that spin? Shit was rocking. Them chicken titties. Yeah, you could go in there. It was the end of the night, too. It was like 8 something. Handled my business. I was like, yo. Damn, I want some chicken. So, yo, I went in there, and I'm looking. You know how you look at shit, you hungry? Like, you just get that little extra slob and shit. You be like. So that happened to me, right? So I was in there. I was like, yo, you got any rotisserie chicken? They was like, yeah, one of these chickens right here. I said, yeah, but I don't want the whole chicken. I'm by myself. I can't eat the whole chicken. They said, well, what part do you want? I was like, what part do I want? Give me them titties. Shit. You ain't got to ask me twice. You don't know I love titties. And the lady in the supermarket, I don't know if she know me, because she was like, I couldn't wait to talk to you about Diddy. I'm like, fuck you want to talk to me about Diddy for? She was like, yeah, he just played himself. And I'm like, nah, all these motherfuckers you see on a day-to-day basis, what the hell made you want to talk to me? But anyway, hey, man, the only time the dark meat hit is when we talking about women. Other than that, you keep that dark meat on the chicken. That's the only time that dark meat hit, when we dealing with the ladies. When it comes to the white meat, you could keep that away from me with the ladies. But when it comes to that chicken, I ain't doing no legs. Because the chicken leg got some shit in there. It's like a rubber band in there. You ever see, what's that, a tendon or some shit? You ever try to eat that tendon? Y'all be eating tendons? And that leg ain't real meat. That shit never hit you? Like, think about it. The breast, like you could rip it, you could see them. What kind of meat is on that chicken leg? That chicken leg ain't like, what is that shit? That shit like paper mache or some shit. Like the chicken leg, you ever try to pull that shit apart and eat that? What is that? Nah, not the kid. Let me tell you something. If I ever come up here before you and I'm like 40 pounds, all they ever had was chicken legs left. That's it. I ain't eating no chicken legs under no circumstances. I don't care. I could be hungry. I could be starving. Not eating no chicken legs. I don't care. I don't care if you boil them, fricassee them, fry them, bake them, poach them, air fryer them. I'm not eating that. Fuck that. I don't care how you make them. You could flambe them. I don't care. You could grill them off the grill. They could be KFC, Popeyes, Bojangles, Crown, Kennedy, Obama fried chicken, nigger fried chicken, Biden fried chicken, Kamala fried chicken. I ain't eating none of that shit. I ain't doing it. Give me some titties and we all right. You could give me a wing too. Believe it or not though, I do like the drums on the wing. I don't like the flats. Like, that's where that hair be. I'm mentally scarred by flats because of the hair. Just really think about that. The hair on the chicken wings is a little different. I like wings, but it's not, the wings is white meat. You do know that, right? I'm not eating no quarter legs. Damn that. And if you could sit there, you know what? I just thought of it. If you could sit there and eat them hairy ass chicken wings with that flat, you eat hairy ass box. So go ahead and tell on yourself in the chat. Ladies, some of them eat Fuzzburgers. If you eat that hairy ass flat, you eat hairy box. I mean, that 70s box. That's just the truth. When you look and you see that hair, that don't be like, because think about life. When do you eat hair? It ain't normal. You don't lick your underarm and shit. You don't lick your arms and shit. When do you eat hair? No, for real. When do you eat hair? Just really think about that. You eat Fuzzburgers. So when you eat that, when you look at that little flat, and that shit got like a little mini on it, nah. You eat hairy box. I think maybe that's why I don't like flats. I don't like flats. That shit be having hair on it. Not doing it. You said your mom used to burn the hair off? Yeah, they used to do that shit too, but you ever smell burnt hair? Burnt hair? That make you want the chicken after that? You be like, damn, I can't wait to eat that chicken. That burnt hair done turned me on. Nah, that shit, burnt hair don't smell good. Now, if you got sisters and you seen that straightening comb in their hair, that smell of burnt hair is not the move. Remember when you was young and shit, your sister might have had that pink ass curler? They still make them pink curlers with that little fucking sponge on it and shit. They would put the shit in the middle. That shit ain't gonna make me, ooh, I can't wait to see fry that chicken. When you was little, I ain't gonna front, when I was little, I ain't fuck with baked chicken wings. That shit was disgusting. Now it's okay. But I only eat the drums. And one thing I don't do is dip my fucking chicken. Time out. I can't even really say that. One thing I don't do is dip the chicken in that ranch. See, look, as I was about to say it, Rashawn Green said, you know how disgusting that shit is to dip that shit in ranch sauce or blue cheese? Blue cheese? That shit is nasty, man. What the fuck have you seasoned the chicken and the chicken is good and you got that good seasoning and that shit done motherfucking marinated it? What would make you just, and then y'all be taking it and turning it in it. How fucking greedy you is to do that? And then you got that white sauce in the corner? Nah, fam. Nope. Not I. I'm not fucking with no ranch. I ain't fucking with no blue cheese. Sometimes you got to be careful with the sauce on the chicken, period, though, because they'll put that sauce on some old ass chicken. They be like, yo, just throw some sauce on that shit. You ever see that little decrepit ass wing that's in there that look like fucking DJ Paul arm and shit? That, you know, that wing that look like DJ Paul arm and that shit, and they just put sauce on the shit, and you be like, the fuck was this? Cause how you got a chicken wing that shit like this big? Just really think about that shit. Little ass wing in your plate. Nah, I want some steroid pterodactyl shit. I ain't gonna lie. Give me that hormone shit. Don't give me no little pigeon wing in my shit. That shit sitting in there like this. That's the chicken nobody wanted. Just really think about that shit. Nobody wanted that chicken. That's the runt. Don't give me no runt. Give me that brolic motherfucker. Give me that one that was pecking everything. Give me that chicken that was just running around pecking shit. Pow, pow, peck you, peck you. I fuck y'all up. That's the chicken I want. That chicken that was gangster. Chicken that was doing squats, that was doing legs, that just knew how to fly, that had the weights on their arms and was just flying. That's the chicken I want, not that shit that was that DJ Paul that was in there fucked up. Nah, I don't want that wing. I don't want that wing. I want that gangster chicken that was just pecking shit. What? Nah. Know what I'm saying? Because a chicken will fuck you up. You don't be seeing them chickens? Them chickens be on bullshit. Walk past a chicken if you want to. Them motherfuckers walk up to you and peck you. You fucking bum-ass chicken. Who got the best chicken wings, though? See, because now y'all got me fucking hungry. Is it Buffalo Wild Wings? Is it... What's the other spot? Hooters. Who got the best chicken wings? North, south, east, west. Where's the best chicken wings? I'm on the hunt for some fucking chicken wings now. I heard Korean fried chicken is real good. Is Korean fried chicken good? Who had Korean fried chicken? Is that shit good? I don't know about no Koreans frying my chicken. You know what I'm saying? Pause. I don't know about that shit. Wingstop? Wingstop be salty, man. Like, you really gotta, you gotta drink some beet juice after that shit. Wingstop? I don't know. They disrespectful with that salt. You know when shit be salty, when you could crunch, when you could eat chicken and that shit that you could crunch the salt and shit? Nah. But how y'all feel about Koreans frying your chicken, though? The fuck them niggas know about fried chicken? They clean it and season it? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't trust them niggas, man. Them niggas eat beetles and shit like that. Like, motherfuckers eating beetles and fucking crickets and shit. I don't know, man. But I want to try it. I do want to try it. I'm telling you, Dub P said it, man. Them fucking Wingstops and lemon pepper shits. Yo. Local sports bars do be having the best wings, but I don't go to local sports bars. So churches got the biggest wings. Well, then I'll be going to churches. Bonchon. Bonchon. Them niggas are fried, yo. Them niggas are fried pelican beaks, whatever. They fry anything. That shit got like 90 legs. They frying it. That shit fly, they frying it. That shit go ribbit. Yo. So, in Brooklyn, you have Chinatown, right? So it's behind, it's like 4th Avenue or some shit. My brother, rest in peace, Mel, I said, yo, I want to go get some fish. So he's like, where you want to go? I said, I want to go to Chinatown. He said, okay. So we got in his whip and we went to, I'm like, yo, you not going to the bridge? He said, nah, it's a Chinatown in Brooklyn. So there's a Chinatown in Brooklyn. I ain't know that shit. So we went to Chinatown in Brooklyn. You got to be careful when you walk around certain places. You got to be mentally ready for that shit. Like, you won't want no food. So me, I'm just naturally inquisitive and just, very observant. Fam. They had like toads in the bucket. So at this time, I was on tilapia hard. I don't eat tilapia no more, but at this particular time, I was eating a lot of tilapia. So I said, yo, man, I want to get some tilapia. So he took me to the spot. I said, yo, could I get some tilapia? This motherfucker went under the counter with some net and pulled some shit out, and that shit was jumping and shit. I said, yo, the fuck I'm supposed to do with that? You're not gonna like fillet it or nothing. Like, you just pull out some shit that, what, I'm supposed to go home with some shit that's jumping? My brother laughed at that shit forever. Like, if he was alive, I'll call him right now. I say, yo, remember that time we went to, yo, he just thought that was the funniest shit. Cause I'm like, yo, what the fuck is that? I asked for tilapia. How you gonna fucking go under the damn, yo, he didn't go to the back. He didn't go to a tank. That nigga did like this. He went under the shit. He was like this. And that shit was jumping and shit still. I'm like, yo, what am I supposed to do with that? Like, you ain't gonna kill this shit? Like, This motherfucker gonna be in the back of the trunk like Goodfellas, and I gotta come with a knife and stick that shit a few times. What am I supposed to do with that? So, I looked, and I saw like frogs and shit in the bucket. Like there wasn't no fucking frog though. Like frogs is like this shit was like some fucking dig 'em smacks. Like some Hassan Campbell looking in the face ass shit. Like this shit was big ass fucking. This shit was a toad. This wasn't even no frog. This shit was a fucking toad. Like this shit was bigger than this phone. I looked in there, I'm like, yo, niggas is eating this shit? Nah. I ain't want no more fish after that. I looked in that, I don't know why I looked in that fucking bucket. I shouldn't even looked in that bucket. I should not have looked in the bucket. I should have just minded my business. It ain't even mind my business. I should have minded my business. My dumb ass look in the motherfucking bucket. I looked in the bucket. And that shit was down there like this. Tweaking like the shit just smoked crack or some shit. That shit was in the bucket like this. I was like, nah, I don't even want none. Yo, let's just go home, man. Let's just go on. Look down in that bucket. That shit was down there. Some big shit. I'm like, yo, and is somebody gonna order that shit? Nah, I'm good. I don't want nothing. I don't want none of this shit now. Nah, I'm good. Nah, that fucked me up. I just appetite over. This shit down there, like it just smoked like 4 krills and shit. That shit was down in there like this. Like, what the fuck? Like, yo. What they using this shit? Nah, niggas is eating this shit too. Yo, nah, I'm good. I'm good. Cause I'm like, you know, you got all types of shit. You got catfish, whiskers and shit, which catfish is nothing but the swine of the sea. Just being honest, all shellfish is, you know, they bottom feeders. You know, so I don't really eat shell. Well, I don't eat fish, period, but I don't eat shellfish as well as catfish. You know what I'm saying? But one time I did try catfish. That shit was good as a motherfucker. But that shit is like pork of the sea. But I looked in the bucket, and this shit was down in the bucket tweaking. And I'm like, what the fuck? They eating this shit too? In the bucket? It wasn't like a pristine bucket. It wasn't like a fucking, you know, a nice bucket. This shit was like a dirty-ass, murky bucket. It was like a dirty-ass, murky bucket. I don't know if they was trying to make the nigga think he was in his habitat or some shit like that. I don't know what. Hold on. I don't know what they was trying to do. But I looked down in that bucket, and I was like, fuck it. I'm out. I don't want nothing. I don't eat no salmon. I don't eat no fish. I don't eat no fish. I don't eat no shrimp, no strawberries. I don't even cross the street. I don't eat no fish. Damn that. That salmon shit became some cliche shit. That shit up there with Diabolical and Demore. Niggas ain't grow up eating no salmon. Only time I used to eat salmon is my grandma's fish cakes. Other than that, how expensive that shit was. Salmon? You wasn't getting no salmon. Wasn't no salmon, so we eating a salmon steak. Fuck y'all niggas think y'all. Y'all niggas come from Spam and macaroni. Fuck out of here. Y'all think y'all all boozy now. I love salmon. I love croquettes too. And I love bagel chips. And I love guac. Fuck niggas start eating guacamole. I don't even eat no guacamole neither. When the fuck niggas start eating guacamole? That shit look like green throw up. Ain't no fucking guacamole. You want guac? No. You ever see how they put guacamole on your shit? That shit be like, let's really think about that shit. Some shit they're like, can I have more guac, please? You nasty bastard. Man, just give me some lettuce, tomatoes, and some onions and some motherfucking chicken. Well, none of that other shit. Fuck if goddamn beans and lettuce go together. Like, could I have black beans on my salad? When the fuck did beans, black beans or pinto beans go in salad? No, just being honest. Me, just give me some chicken, give me some lettuce and tomatoes. I don't want no white sauce. I don't want no cheese. I don't want no guac. I don't want none of that shit. Maybe give me a little bit of pico de gallo. That's about it. But all that other, they don't put none of that shit. I don't want no cheese. You want cheese? Nigga. Could I have extra guac? Give me some of them onions and shit too, but niggas put beans on they shit. Where the fuck do beans go on lettuce? It's gonna wilt the lettuce. That shit ain't romaine. That's that white iceberg shit. That shit that's like a buck. You know they giving you buck lettuce, right? That ain't no romaine and spring mix and shit. That's buck lettuce. That's the shit that's at them fucking them stands and shit. Them shits where you ever go to them fruit stands and shit, they start giving you motherfucking like peppers, $3-4 and shit. That's them old ass peppers. Just give me some grilled onions, some chicken, some lettuce and tomatoes, and maybe some pico. Hold all that other shit. Put no fucking cheese on my shit. I want a fucking queso. Queso don't go on salad? Fuck you eating a sandwich with no fucking bread? You might as well just get a fucking tortilla and eat a burrito. You think you eating healthy? I didn't have the burrito. I'm watching my carbs. But then you got all that fucking heart-stopping ass cheese. Fuck out of here. And another thing too, while I'm at it, you Jamaicans ain't fucking slick. None of you West Indian fast food fucking places. Man, that's coleslaw y'all trying to sell is cabbage, man. Because think about this, right? There's no fucking ever a time. There's never been a time where motherfuckers made cabbage and was in there cutting carrots and putting it in their cabbage. That's the bag of coleslaw. Jig is up. I fucked it up for everybody. Telling the truth now. The truth is the time to tell the truth. That's that bag of coleslaw. Y'all buy it from Costco, BJ's, Sam's Club. You buy it in bulk. Don't try to play me. Don't act like you was back there dicing cabbage, because this shit is all finely diced. You ain't got one of the motherfucking Mandalays or something back there where you with the cabbage all finely sliced, the carrots all finely sliced. Then you got some purple shit in there sometime, some green shit, and the carrots is all fucking fricasseed nice. Get the fuck out. That's that bag of cabbage. Stop trying to play me. That's a bag of cabbage. I mean coleslaw. That's a bag of coleslaw. Cut it out. He ain't stupid. See, that's one thing about me. I ain't stupid. Nobody's ever gonna piss on my rain. Piss on my head and tell me it's piss on my rain. Piss on my head and tell me it's rain. Bernadette Bernie, you eat iceberg. If you go to Chipotle and all that shit iceberg. You think they gonna give you romaine? You think they gonna give you that high-end shit? Why you think every now and then it's a fucking callback for the E. coli is on it, a.k.a. E. coli? Why you think some of that bullshit-ass lettuce be getting all that E. coli? How you think you be catching that E. coli shit, a.k.a.
E. coli.
How you think you catch that shit? You don't get that shit from that high-end lettuce. That's that bullshit-ass iceberg. That's how you catch that E. coli shit. Fuck out of here. I don't, with all due respect, I don't eat iceberg. You think you don't eat iceberg? So you think you getting motherfucking romaine? You think you getting lettuce imported from Poland? You eating E. coli shit. I'm telling you. Like, I don't eat iceberg. I eat the finest of lettuce. Huh. When I go to Chipotle, I for sure don't eat iceberg lettuce. I eat the finest of lettuce. Romaine, baby spinach, and I eat a dash of arugula in my salad. I like my salad with arugula. I like romaine. And every now and then they could put a sprig of watercress in my salad. But I'd be damned if they give me iceberg lettuce. I will shut this place down. You eating that motherfucking iceberg. You think this shit cheap. You think you paying $12 for a salad and you getting arugula? Berg. Straight like that. Berg. Yeah, my palate will only taste the finest of greens. And I'm talking about green that was greened in a greenhouse on a lonely farm in Wichita. And they brought it just for I. I'll be damned if they put iceberg lettuce on my plate. Who would put iceberg lettuce on my plate? I only take arugula and the finest of greens. I can taste when it's not imported. You've made that shit in the back. I will own this place. This lettuce isn't fresh. This is old lettuce you gave me. It's all wilted. For surely this is not iceberg lettuce on thy plate. Manager, please. Manager. 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 Can you please remove this from my check? I asked for finest of lettuce and they gave me berg lettuce. Do you do this to all your customers? Javon Womack. You know they say broccoli is man-made. Let me ask you something, Javon. Who the fuck is this they you talking about? Because the thing that kill me with y'all is that y'all not into pronouns, but you get real pronoun-y when you start, they said or they was saying, who the fuck is they? Who the fuck is the they? They say, nobody said broccoli was man-made. Only one person said that shit. Dr. Sabi. That's it. Cut it out. Ain't no they said that. One person said it. And guess what? I'm always, look it up and who gonna say it? Dr. Say, I already told you who said it. Look it up. Only one person said that shit. You don't eat like how he told you to eat. I'ma fuck some broccoli up. Always. Broccoli is good. If man made that shit, fine. Plastic lettuce is real. But it come from them people that Trump like to make fun of. Yo, I'm always gonna eat me some broccoli and garlic sauce. Guess what else they said is man-made? Think about it. Cauliflower. I love cauliflower. That ain't nothing but no hunky-ass broccoli. Mac Mean, what up? That ain't nothing but no hunky-ass broccoli. Serious. You ever had fried cauliflower? You think that shit is chicken? Hey, fried cauliflower is more chicken than that goddamn vegan cheese. You eat vegan cheese, but you don't want to eat no broccoli? Now, let me ask you something, because I like to ask you this shit again and again. How can something be cheese if cheese is made from milk and it's motherfucking vegan cheese, but it ain't come from no milk, would come from titty? So how could cashews ain't got no titties? Neither do motherfucking all this nuts and shit, paws that y'all eat. This was vegan cheese. Vegan cheese? The fuck is vegan cheese? Cheese come from titties. So unless I see a titty on a cashew, that ain't no goddamn cheese. Stacy Galore, I appreciate you. I don't eat vegan cheese. I want that moo cheese. I want that shit that a nigga was like this for hours. If a nigga wasn't doing that, with that wild ass, wet ass nose, and nigga was just. That's the only shit I want. They gonna tell me motherfucker is vegan cheese or vegan and it ain't come from no titty. I ain't doing it. You ever see that shit when they say grass fed? You see that grass they feeding them? Some bullshit ass grass. You see that grass though? That shit is like that grass that's at the bottom of the Easter basket or some shit. Don't front. You ate that Easter basket grass before. If you say you didn't eat that Easter basket grass, I'm logging on. You ate that Easter basket grass before. Don't front. We all ate that Easter basket grass. Just straight up and down. You didn't know. You ate all the candy, all the chocolates and shit, ate the bunny ears off and shit. You didn't know that grass wasn't edible. Don't front. Don't front. We all ate that Easter basket grass. Don't front. We did. And if you lie, your breath stink. And not only that, why was we eating them Peeps shit? That spongy ass sugary shit, that shit is nasty. That motherfucking them Peeps, that shit is disgusting. You was sitting there like this, like them cows eating that shit. That shit was nasty, them Peeps. And you know what? Before I go, I like to give a disclaimer. I don't care what y'all think. You could judge me. You could say what you want. I eat candy corns. Fuck it. I eat candy corns. I don't care. I eat candy corns. Y'all can say that shit is nasty. So what? More for me. Don't buy none.
Don't buy none then. Don't buy none then. Leave the fucking candy corns alone.
Especially if it's the chocolate ones. I like candy corns. The chocolate ones. You know what else I eat? I like black jelly beans. I like black jelly beans. Yo, Rashawn Green, we keep saying the same shit at the same time. You a fake ass me. I like black jelly beans. The only thing about candy corns, right? This is shit that candy corns is fucked up. You know they don't come in nothing, right? Or you go trick or treat, and this nigga dig his hand in the candy corns and just drop like 62 candy corns in your bag. So by the time you go home and get your candy check, it's loose ass candy corns in there. That shit was always kind of nasty when you really think about that shit. That shit was never wrapped in nothing. Candy corns be loose. Straight like that. Like that shit never was in nothing. He nigga dig his hand, trick or treat, just finished scratching his sack and just digging in and put candy corns in your bag. And you always had them loose ass candy corns in your bag. When you really think about it, nigga done scratched this sack, old lady done scratched that old ass box that just ain't been working in 27 years, and then just dig in there and put the goddamn old ass candy corns in the bottom of your bag. Motherfuckers checking the Snickers and shit, you know, no razors and apples and shit, and you got that loose ass candy corns, and that's the shit you go right and eat. Cause as a kid we're just fucking nasty, right? But that's what white blood cells was for. You eat nasty shit, you get sick, and your immune system kick in. That's how you know your immune system is still working. You eat them loose ass candy corns. Facts. I remember going trick-or-treating. And them white folks will put pennies in your fucking trick-or-treat bag. That shit never happened to you before. You look in your candy bag and you got like 16 brownies in there. And you start scratching your head and shit. You got on that hot-ass mask on your face and shit. Your face is hot and sweating. And you're sitting there because you don't take the mask off. For some reason, you sit in that shit all night. You got that plastic onesie on and shit. And it's like you Batman with that mask with that fucking rubber band around the back of your head. And then you sit there and they're fucking inspecting your candy. And then you look in your bag and it's like 17 brownies in your bag. And then you try to recall, who the fuck gave me these brownies? At what point did I accept this shit? I said trick or treat. Motherfucker gave me brownies. And then some people used to get smart and wrap the brownies in aluminum foil and drop them in your bag. It was like 14, 15 brownies and shit. And you be like, I got money. The motherfucker gave me brownies. You couldn't give me like 3 dimes or some shit like that, or maybe a quarter and a nickel or some shit. Why you give me brownies? I'm a fucking kid. I'm 8. What am I supposed to do with brownies? It ain't like I'm going to roll them up. I got like 17 brownies. Black people ain't grow up with piggy banks. You know that, right? We ain't had piggy banks. I mean, my father smoked crack. So if I had a piggy bank, that nigga was raiding that shit. Like, oh, he got change from motherfucking trick-or-treating. Go get me some crack. I mean, it's just the realest shit. You know, we got to make fun of shit. You know, I'm a comedian at the same time. But I'm just saying, fuck you gave me brownies for? How you get me like 17 pennies? Because you know when you get home, the first thing you do is what? Turn that bag upside down. You dump that whole bag on the fucking floor. And the motherfucker gave me mad pennies. The fuck is that? We ain't counting no goddamn brownies. I don't even make brownies no more, I don't think. You go to the store and be like, yo, let me get 10 cent and change. You ain't. Yeah, they would make popcorn ball. See, I ain't never trust when they started making shit. Like, you know. And one thing I never did too, I never bobbed no apples. That shit was nasty. Once I seen certain niggas dip their motherfucking mouth and try to eat an apple, I was like, I'll rock the shit out of a pinata or some shit like that. But as far as fucking bobbing apples and shit, listen, I was a little boy, by all means. You ain't teaching me how to bob nothing. Straight like that. Teach the girls how to bob. I ain't shouldn't be bobbing nothing. Straight like that. That shit was fun boyery. I wasn't bobbing nothing. Fuck that. I hit that pinata with this stick. You could spin me around and shit. I might rock you. But I wasn't bobbing nothing. Nah. You want bob apples? Hell no. Fuck, I'm learning how to bob for. That's some chick shit. Not the kid. Nah, I like Tootsie Rolls. Them Tootsie Roll Pops. Oh, man. Tootsie Roll Pops? You ain't fuck with Tootsie Roll Pops? That orange one? You ain't ever eat them orange Tootsie Rolls? Or them purple ones they give you at Planet Fitness? Oh, shit. You never ate them purple Tootsie Rolls? Them shits is rocking. Rocking. I'm gonna just tell y'all something. I don't advise it. But if you have a sweet tooth and you like candy, go to Dollar Tree. That shit is like dope fiend candy heaven. Motherfucking Dollar Tree? You go in Dollar Tree, you just be like, yo, 'cause all that shit is $1.25. You can get all that shit. But see, I eat different shit, man. I like York peppermint patties. I like shit like that. I like fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? Because my thing is, I eat shit that nobody don't like because I never wanted to share. Could I get some? No, nigga, if you wanted it, you would have bought it too. We both got $2 to go to the store. You choose to buy some bullshit. I choose to get candy. What the fuck made you ask for some of my candy? Nobody told you to get potato chips with air in the bag. I knew that shit had air, so I got my money's worth. They be like, let me just get one. No, you stingy. That's not what stingy is. Stingy is when we both are supposed to share something and I jerk you out of your portion. That's some stingy shit. Telling you no is not stingy. See, they got that fucked up. Stingy and selfish is when I care about myself and I'm on some stingy shit when we supposed to share and I ain't giving you your equal share. That's some stingy shit. Me having my shit and you asking for some of my shit and I say no, that ain't stingy. They taught us wrong. But like, yo, you stingy. No, I ain't fucking stingy. It's mine. I ain't got to give you none of my shit. You ever have something, the nigga be like, let me get a bite. I'm not supposed to let you bite my sandwich? Let me get a bite. Bite of my sandwich? and you look like you already got cheese in your bottom row, nah, I'm good. Give me a piece. No, what the fuck is a piece gonna do for you? Listen, fam, I got 4 hairy chicken wings. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 hairy chicken wings. 4 chicken wings. Not saying it's gonna get me full, but with this 1 liter Sprite and these 4 hairy chicken wings, it might put me where I need to be, right? But if I give you 1 and I only have 3, I'm gonna be in a deficit. Could I eat my 4 wings in peace? You see, and I can see if I got 10 wings or some shit. And even when you get 10 wingettes, that's 5 wings. So I hate when people used to be like, yo, let me just get a wing. No, what the fuck are you gonna do with a wing? Seriously, is it gonna get you full? Why take away from my shit? I got 4 wings, bro. I got 4 wings. I didn't say, yo, let me get 3 wings. You ever had them little donuts, them powdered donuts? Let me get a donut. What the fuck is a donut gonna do for you? No, seriously. I remember one time I was at a battle rap shit, and I had my trail mix. I used to eat trail mix hard. And Swave 7 was there. Shout out to my dude, Swave. Swave 7 was there. And I offered him some trail mix. I was expecting him to say no and shit, right? But he was high as a motherfucker. You know, so I was being courteous. Yo, you want some trail mix? He was like, yeah, let me get some. I'm like, motherfucker. What happened to saying no thank you? You wasn't never taught no thank you? Like, you just gotta take some. You know me. You know, I'm you want some? Nah, no thank you. I'm good. Good looking, though. This nigga said yes. I had a fucking little ass bag of Uncle Jesse's or some shit, some trail mix. This nigga said yes. You know how fucking disappointed I was? This fucking nigga said yes. This motherfucker. They gonna fucking hold his hand out. I gotta pour some of my fucking trail mix in his hand. That little bit of trail mix I gave him, that's the shit that was gonna take me over the top. I was being courteous doing it right. I wasn't gonna be sitting there in his face. Oh, you want some of this trail mix? He's like, yeah, let me get some. You know, I Swave talk. Yeah, let me get some. I was like, motherfucker said yes. How dare this nigga? Fucking nigga ain't learned no thank you. Nigga ain't never learned, nah, I'm good. I ate already. Nah, I don't eat that. Nigga, what the fuck? You high, so you just gonna try trail mix? If you like trail mix, nigga, you would've bought you some. That shit pissed me off. I'm like, fuck, I get trying to be nice and shit. I ain't even no nice nigga. Like, you want some trail mix, my nigga? Yeah, let me get some. Fuck. I wanted to just spike them shits on the ground. Motherfucker, just spike the trail. God damn it. This fucking nigga said yes. Ain't this a bitch? Trail mix, man, like, you fuck around and pull like 22 trail mixes in his hand. Like, fuck. What I do? Why? Gotta go in the mirror and scold yourself. Why? Why do you have to be so courteous and nice? Why were you raised right? Should have ate that shit in his face. You ever be drinking something, nigga be like, yo, let me get a sip. Nigga. Fuck you think we ate, nigga? You ain't sipping off my shit. You'll save me some. No. I never looked at anybody's food, even when I was 300 fucking pounds. I never looked at nobody's food or anybody's drink and was like, let me get a sip. The fuck is a sip? So I'm really supposed to let you drink off my shit and you put spit back in my shit. Just really think about that. Now, I can see if it was a woman, you know, we might have kissed before, we swapped some saliva or some shit, so you can't even really fucking, you can't, you know, if it's just shorty, you could drink behind. But a nigga, let me get a sip. Even when I was in the hood growing up, if I knew she gave too many niggas wop, I wasn't, let me get a sip. Don't you suck everybody dick? Hell no, you ain't drinking behind you. Shit, and I ain't saving you none either. I don't even want nobody to catch us drinking off the same bottle and no capacity. No. Nigga be like, yo, that nigga was drinking behind us. No. Nope. You don't like this. This Mountain Dew. This Mountain Dew. This Mellow Yellow. This is this is root beer. I got it in the bag. You like root beer? I knew it. Should be Sprite, because all I drank was Sprite. This root beer. Let me get a sip. What's that? Fuck you asking for, you don't even know what it is. Could be drinking fucking antifreeze or some shit. Let me get a sip. Cause you remember in the hood, you just had greedy ass people. Anything you see, timeout. I don't play timeout. I don't play timeout. Fuck out of here. Timeout. Nah, fuck out of here. Let me get some of that rice. You be eating, let me get a scoop of that rice. You know how fucking hungry and destitute you gotta be to look at somebody and say, let me get a scoop of that rice? I'm out here in the street eating this bum-ass rice, 62 to 65 duck sauces in it, 1 soy sauce, my motherfucking sugar all bad, blood pressure all fucked up from eating this shit. And you gonna be like, yo, let me get a couple of scoops of that rice. Nigga, could I fucking eat in peace? Goodness gracious. I never was one of them niggas that was like, let me get some. No, nigga. I got 12 donuts and I plan on eating 12. Especially them little shits. Them little donuts with the tight asshole donuts. Maybe I shouldn't have used that analogy because I don't eat ass. But I'm just saying, you know what I'm talking about. Them little tight ass donuts, if they ain't really got no hole in it and shit. And you sitting there eating your donut, mouth dry as 8 motherfuckers. Mojave Desert dry. And motherfucker, let me get a donut. Are you on some Swave 7 shit? Let me get a donut. No. Fuck, nigga, I can't have shit. This one nigga, I don't even mention his name, 'cause I don't fuck with him. Nigga was a bum. No matter what this fucking nigga seen you eating, yo, let me get a bite of that pizza. So, help me understand. Because you know at one particular point in New York, the pizza, you know, you had the cheese pull. I don't know about now because they be selling y'all $1 pizza, so that cheese is bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That shit is that cashew cheese. But at one point, we could eat a slice of pizza and motherfucking cheese pull. Now, I'm not talking about munchkins. They used to sell donuts in the pack, and they were round donuts, not ball donuts. They were round. They were circular donuts like this, but they had a hole in them. But listen, they could be like, yo, let me get a bite of that pizza. So hold up. So I'm supposed to put the pizza in your hand and watch you do my fucking cheese pull? Are you fucking crazy? Why would you ask somebody for fucking bite of their pizza and sit there and commits to doing the cheese pull in their face? What the fuck is wrong with you? Let me get a bite of that pizza. That motherfucker want some cheese pull? Or then so the nigga gonna look at you and go, on your pizza? Nah, fam. Me, I was foul. I spit on shit. I do all types of shit. I lick that shit. Now, I licked every last one of them donuts. You don't want none of them. I licked all them shit. But then I wasn't even doing that shit. I was like, nigga, no. You always fucking begging, nigga. Let me get one. It's 4 Twix. You think I'm going to go and give you one of the... It's 4 Twixes. 4 Twixes. And remember, the Twixes was like 50 cents to $1. That was some fucking... You got $3 today because you let me spend $1 on some Twix. But other than that, you ain't going to take your last $1 and buy no fucking Twix. That shit costs too much. So, you know, the Twixes was too much. So, nigga like, let me get a Twix. A Twix? A Twix. I'm supposed to just, I got 4 Twixes, and I'm supposed to give you one. No. Or remember them quarter gums, the double mints, the spearmint, and the fucking, I don't know why we ate that, what was that yellow shit called? We had Winter Fresh, that shit tastes like Pepto-Bismol, and the other yellow one, what the fuck was the yellow one called? That shit was disgusting. But yo, nigga be like, let me get a piece of gum. Nigga, it's 5 gums. 5 of them. Let me get half. A half of these little ass gums, man. Come on, man. Juicy fruit. Thank you, Check Viz Online. Juicy. What the fuck was that? That was disgusting. What kind of fruit was that? That was that old fruit stand fruit or something like that. It wasn't no soursop fruit or no shit. It wasn't like it was good for juicy fruit. What kind of fruit was that? Well, the nigga be like, yo, let me get a gum. Let me just get a half of one. And you know you had that gum in your pocket for like 2-3 days, or you be ripping that fucking foil off and shit. And then you say, fuck it, don't front. You just put that whole shit in your mouth. Time out. You ate that whole shit, foil and all. Don't front. I know you did that shit. You put the whole shit in your mouth, foil and all. Fuck it. All right? I just spit the foil out as it comes to me. He's like, yo, nah. They eat all that shit. Nigga be like, yo, let me get a half of one. No, nigga, god damn. You ever get fries and be like, yo, let me get one fry. One fry? Just one. That's how you knew we grew up fucked up. Because when the last time you asked somebody for some of their food? You don't even ask for people food no more. You look, nigga got to offer you. Niggas offer me food now, I be like, nah, I'm good. He'd be like, hey, you want a wing? I start thinking back when I youth and shit. How many wings you got? I got like 8. I start saying to myself, so if I take one of this nigga wings, he only gonna have 7. Am I that fuck nigga that was in the hood asking for one of the 4 wings? Nah. You had a 20 piece or some shit, I might take one, try it, but 10 is not even a lot. The law averages 10 wingettes, that's really only 5 wings. 20 wings is really only 10. Yeah, you could eat your 20 wings, but nigga, I got an 8 piece. You want one? Nah, nigga, you ordered an 8 piece. You ain't ordered no 7 piece. And if you wanted me to have one, you'd have ordered me a fucking 8 piece too. You know what I hate too? My homeboy, I was growing up. Was my best friend growing up. My homeboy Mark, right? We Chinese food bandits. My cousin is in here too. We Chinese food bandits. Anything we gonna eat, we eating them hairy chicken wings before anything. I like the General Toso's chicken, but it's really General Soul's. The fucking T is silent. But you ever see these motherfuckers going to China? Could I get an order of General Toso's? I'm like, god damn, we some dumbass people. You really went in front of these Chinese people and said Toso's? Where the fuck you get told from? It's just a TSO. The T is silent. You don't know that shit? That's like, you don't know that shit? That's like the fucking K in front of knock. Like, you're gonna sit around and knock on my door. The K is silent. The T is silent in souls. Please don't say General Toso's. But nevertheless, you go in there, you get your General Toso's, and at this particular time, we talking about like 89, 90, you was getting that shit with that swine. Because they was charging you extra for chicken fried rice and beef fried rice and shrimp fried rice. They was getting over on us because that chicken and that motherfucking swine should have been the same price. But they was getting over on us. We ain't had no extra. Remember, you would get the lunch, not the lunch special, the special. Not that shit. That shit that's on the back, that's $8. So you're feeling good. You're going to get you a motherfucking egg roll, get you a soda, and get that special shit. I always wanted the General Toso's. Always got General Toso's. I love General Toso's. That was my favorite shit. I don't know if that was jackass meat in there. I don't know, but it was prepared nice. But my homeboy Mark would get shit like pork and broccoli. Nigga, fuck you getting pork? And why was they pork always red? I ain't never seen no red ass pig. The fucking pork was always red, even in the wonton soup. The pork was red. The rib tips was red. Why was all that shit red? Well, needless to say, let me continue with the story. This nigga would get pork and broccoli. All right, that's you, nigga. I got my tosos. I got my tosos. You got your pork and broccoli. So we go home. And this nigga would look at you and say, let me get one of them chicken and broccolis. No, let me get one of them General Tso's chicken and I'll give you one of these porks. Nigga, I don't want none of that pork. He would be like, let me get one of your General Tso's for one of these porks. No. And then get mad when you be like, no. I don't want no fucking pork and broccoli. I want my General Tso's. You know how much this shit costs? This ain't even the lunch special. This ain't that quick shit. This is that motherfucking $8 shit right here. This is gourmet Tso's. But he want to trade one Tso for one pork, one red ass pork. And we supposed to just make an even exchange. Ask my cousin, he in the chat. His name's Spread Love. I'm dead ass serious. Yo, let me get one for one. No. Then the nigga get mad. And see, that nigga used to get mad, act funny for the rest of the fucking day. Because you ain't giving one Tso for a fucking pork. Fuck out of here. I don't want no pork and broccoli. That shit don't taste good. I already got this swine fried rice with Tso's, which don't mix. I got these little pork bits in my fucking rice. And this nigga be, and then he didn't ask you. He had the shit on the fork already. He's like, yo, let me get one of them Tso's for this pork. No, I don't want that shit. And nigga mad for the rest of the day. I'm telling you. Niggas start treating you funny and shit. The fuck wrong with this nigga? Then you start thinking, I ain't get a nigga a Tso. Call a nigga phone later on. Because you know when you was young, your homeboys and shit, you might sit on the phone for like 4 or 5 fucking hours just talking and shit. But the nigga asked me for one of my fucking Tso's for a pork. No. I don't want one of those red ass pork. Because if you ever got the pork and broccoli, they was giving you like some fucking Frisbee type pork. That wasn't no pork strips. That was some slate or some shit. Like, you ever throw slate, skip rock? Well, anyway, it was like some slate with some big ass, red ass porks with broccoli. Why are we on the topic of broccoli? You ever had somebody eating beef and broccoli and you didn't know that shit? And you go in their room and you didn't know they was eating beef and broccoli or had it? You walk in that room like, this rank motherfucker. Fuck was this nigga doing in here? You walk right in the room and be like, God damn, this nigga stink. Fuck, you was in here just backfiring all day. Like, fuck you. You be looking at the nigga, yo, you good? Nigga, yeah, I'm good. What's up? Fuck you ate today, nigga. Oh, nah, I got this beef and broccoli. Oh, all right, no doubt. Yeah, nah, I was coming to check you and shit, because you was going to tell the nigga, damn, nigga, something died in you or some shit. What the fuck was you eating? You all right? Well, last time you got a checkup. Because if you sitting in here smelling like that, fam, your ass is decaying before you a fucking thriller zombie in here, nigga. You got gangrene somewhere, nigga. You dying. But if I'm telling you, they don't fucking tell you that they was eating motherfucking beef and broccoli. You walk in that room if you want to. You going, God damn. I hate coming to this nigga crib. This nigga stink. Then the nigga got the nerve to look at you and say, yo, let's trade jackets. Nah, my nigga. My grandmother said, don't let nobody wear my jacket. Because you stink, nigga. I don't know if that's your underarms. I don't know if that's your ass, your asshole. I don't know what that is, nigga. But, Nah, I was eating beef and broccoli. Oh, okay, no doubt. Yeah, nah. My grandmother said only you can hold my jacket. Yeah, she said only you. Let me get that one. Walker, this motherfucker. God damn. Nigga stink. Oh, another thing. Speaking about stink. Funniest thing about stink, too, that was my nickname as a baby. Bullshit you not. That was my nickname. I didn't like to take a bath as a little small child. I wasn't no grown-ass man. Some people did see me still as a grown-ass man and call me stink and shit. What the fuck you call me that for? Like, I'm grown, all right? Once hair grew on my nuts, all that stink shit is over. I'm a fucking grown. My Adam's apple was out. You hear the fucking bass in my voice? I ain't no fucking little kid. But anyway. Fellas. Respectfully. Sometimes you had that homeboy. You went to his crib because y'all, you check on each other every day. Go to the homie crib, see what he fucking with. And he had his shorty there. You went to check your homeboy. And he'd be like, yo, he coming out. He walk his girl downstairs or, past you or whatever. Oh, how you doing? How you doing, LaToya? Laquita? Or Shanisha? Black girls always had these, made up wild ass names. Dope though, but I'm just saying. It's better than like Carol and Rebecca. But, how you doing, Shanisha? All right, cool. And that nigga be like... the nigga was in the room getting some action before you came, because he ain't really just automatically get you. And now go ahead, go in the room. And you be like, all right, see you later, Shanisha. And you go in that room, like, what the fuck was they in here doing? Yo. It smelled like wildebeest was in there mating or some shit. What the fuck? You can't blame it on beef and broccoli because I don't see no white canister nowhere. Y'all was in here fucking? And y'all was okay with the fragrance? Because you can't light no incense. First of all, if your shorty come over and you light incense, somebody Shabba ranking. Seriously. The window open and shit. The window was open, incense is lit and shit. You was playing fucking Babyface and shit. First of all, if you an individual and you fuck that slow, something is wrong with you, man. Give me some motherfucking Calypso or some soca shit. Hold on to the truck or some shit. I don't want to hear no fucking I'll be sure fucking that's not my tempo. Give me some up-tempo shit. Give me some let it roll, get bold. I just can't hold it back. Give me some shit like that. If you want some, the fuck out of here. You in here like you was in love. Fuck is wrong with y'all? Nigga, we like 15, nigga. Fuck this love shit. This ain't the one and only. Ain't gonna be like, we met when we was 15. We been together 39. Nigga, you ain't even gonna fuck with her next week. But yo, bro, shouldn't fuck with her tomorrow. Cause one of y'all smell foul. I don't know who it is. We gonna stop this fucking tape. Should say slow jams on to this shit. Nigga, they're fucking the slow jams. Get the fuck out of here. Nigga, how you got a slow jam tape? I ain't never had no slow jam tape. Ever. You fuck around and come to my crib, you getting your boo. Hey, yo, Dizzy Gillespie plays the set. I don't know if we fucking the nice and smooth. We fucking the goddamn Big Daddy Kane, so I don't care. We wasn't never listening to no baby. We wasn't playing no whip appeal or no shit. That shit was ass. I never was no bitch ass nigga, ever. No, not me. I never was that. I just never was that. Nope. Nigga in there with a slow jam. Shit say slow jams. Fucking punk. Nigga in there listen to the let's chill. Let's set. The fuck is going on? You in there with this chick and you listening to Guy? The fuck is going on? That's love shit. You You know we just fucking, right? Like, there ain't no love here. I don't got no slow jams for you. I ain't got that. Just think of that shit. Broken language, yeah. Nah, see, by that time, broken language came out, shit was a little different. Because when you was young, you used to smash chicks under the covers. Don't lie. Don't lie, you was under the covers in the pitch black. Don't lie. Any y'all niggas lying, I'm banning you. Blocking you up out of here. You was under the covers, pitch black. Straight like that. By the time broken language come out, it was fucking daytime. Nigga just fucking fuck them covers, fuck them sheets. Nigga I might get some action on a box spring, on the floor. No carpet. Y'all niggas was under the covers, humping. Don't even lie. You go to the bathroom, throw the bag on, and come back. By the time broken language is coming, that shit, you put the bag on in front of them, everything. You just wild out. Just really think about that. It was under the covers and shit. Fuck that. I was always a gangster with my shit. Never was no punk. I just knew what it was. Like, yo, man. Me? I was a fucked up young dude. Like, I paid for it in my older age because I just wasn't nice. I had mad cousins. I'm like the youngest cousin. Everybody got a girl for me. Yo, my cousin that's in here. Now I think about it, I'm pissed off about some shit. I'm gonna call him later. So one time he was dealing with this female, some baby moms. Lived in the Ville. Lived on Rockaway. She had a sister. Sister was a little, Down syndrome in the face, but she had a body. But when we really think about it, when we kids like 15, 16, she really ain't had no body. She had a 15, 16-year-old body, but when we 15 and 16 and she got a body for a 15, 16-year-old because we don't know no better, right? But I never fucked with her, though. But I would have preferred to fuck with her. So this nigga tell me to come through one time. This nigga's in the chat. I just want to say, fuck that nigga. Nigga tell me to come through because she got a chick for me. I went there. She was doing the chick here. I'm like, yo, where's Shorty at? She turned around and looked. She was like, I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. Go be a fucking cab and get the fuck. Nah, I'm good. I'm not staying. We ain't playing no spades. Because when you young, you get that yak in you, that motherfucking St. Eyes or that motherfucking OE in you, she start looking good. So you better get the fuck up out of here while you sober. Or you drunk, and you should be like, damn, you know what? I move that layer over there. You know what I'm saying? I'll lift her fat up. Nah, I'm good. I'm out. Me, when I was younger, they say they got a girl for me, I come through. Nah, she ugly, I'm out. I ain't care. I ain't taking nothing for the team. What team, nigga? You ain't think about me? You ain't care about the team? You ain't care if I batted or not? You ain't care if I got a base hit? Nigga, you ain't here hitting home runs. You trying to get me to bunt. You trying to get me to strike out. Nah, I'm out. Friend ugly, I'm out. Dead ass. What they say? Dead homies. Come, nah, she ugly. I'm out. That shit happened to me one time. I fucked up. Fucked up, though. It was this chick from Marlboro Projects. Shout out to my cousin Shauna. She had a homegirl, Marlboro Projects. I shitted on Shorty one time. And I seen her again. We went to Marlboro one day because we went to all projects. This is a fact in Brooklyn. We touch all projects. Farragut, Fort Greene, Marlboro. We will go to any projects. LG, we went to any projects pink houses, Cypress. We went to any projects, didn't care. Not scared. This is a fact. I ain't even got a front. So I'm like, yo, shorty, what's good? I ain't talking to you. I'm like, why? What'd I do? Oh, you tried to play me. How'd I try to play you? You said I was ugly. So when I said that, you don't remember that time? I'm like, yo, that was you. Played myself. I ain't gonna lie. I played myself. I fucked up that one. I fucked that pack up. Stepped on that dope twice, man. I fucked that pack up. But I ain't never cared because we was always deep. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. I was a lot of cousins and shit. So I never was on some bullshit. I never was on some, yo, nah, you know what? I'm gonna hold you down. Nah, nigga, I ain't holding you down. Fucking give me stick with that ugly ass chick. And then me being younger, niggas used to tease me because I always liked attractive women. I'm just be real with you. She ain't look good to me. I wasn't fucking with it. And niggas try to say, yo, why you care? Pussy ain't got no face. But she do. Why did y'all try to gas me with that shit when I was younger? Pussy ain't got no face, though. But she do. Ain't no way in hell. Real talk, I ain't never smashed no ugly chick. Ever in my life. Never. Never. Nope. I just ain't do it. I'm good. Never was desperate. Never did no shit. I'm telling you, my cousin, I ain't never. Nope. I'm good. Nope. And I was drunk too. And I still was like, nah, I'm good. Go right in it. Nah, I'm good. My cousin Tad, his brother Soup, that nigga in the chat, spread love, they were savage. My older brother Mel, my older cousin Alfredo, Poe, them niggas was savages. Me, I was like, nah, I'm good. I ain't doing it. Didn't give a fuck how many. This nigga, my cousin in the chat, this nigga smashed the chick in Coney Island on the boardwalk. On the boardwalk, though. Now, he had no blankets or no shit like that. You know, the Warriors come out and play boardwalk on the boardwalk. That's how savage dudes was. On the Warriors, come out and play that boardwalk. Not me, man. Not me. I just wasn't with it. Fuck that. We had a little crew of chicks from the hood that was busted. Never hung with them. Oh, Rockaway Beach? See, I ain't know what it was. I knew it was one of them beaches, but I knew Warriors, come out and play. I could tell you her name, too. Her name was Muffin. I got a memory. I remember everything. Her name was Muffin. From Farragut. We old now, so you know Muffin, if you married, or you got a nigga who you got kids and shit, whoa, dude, no disrespect and nothing, but I'm just saying, you know, you was younger, you got good at it early. Her name was Muffin. It's a fact. Shout out to Keisha Farley, too. She lined that play up. I remember every fucking thing, unfortunately. My memory is my gift and my curse because I can remember the shit that I need to, but I also can't forget the shit that I need to forget. But yeah, man. We had fun growing up. Her name was Muffin from Farragut. And then, because this is before, if your wife named Muffin and you from Farragut, my bad, fam. This is a part of my stand-up. You know, you can't take us comedians serious and shit. It's part of my stand-up. It's a part of my routine. We was young, man. Shit, you ain't getting no virgin. Got up in that box, you knew it was seasoned. Yeah, like damn, I didn't even realize it was a lot of us born on in the same fucking building too. But anyway, I'm just saying. We had a motto too. We all play hooky. that nigga crib was the hooky crib. We play hooky in multiple cribs. But the only way we play hooky is if we had chicks. I'm gonna be real with you. We wasn't playing hooky, we ain't had no chicks. We had them chicks. Look, see, because when you were younger, you were able to, chicks buy the beer and shit. We ain't got no fucking money. These chicks got money. We make them buy the beer and shit. They in the crib cooking and shit. I never gave a fuck. I'm just telling you, I just never gave a fuck. I don't know what the fuck was wrong. I think I still don't give a fuck to a certain extent. That's why, listen, I'm going to be real with you before I go, because we've been here for a while. I'm going to be real with you. Because I care, because I don't care. So when I do care and I get betrayed because I care, I take it personal. Because normally I don't care. Listen, I historically don't give a fuck. I'll just be real with you. I always knew in my mind, I had it right early on. I always knew it's not my girl, it's my turn. I always knew that. I always knew I could get tricked. A chick could get on some bullshit at any given fucking time. I always knew that. And I always lived with that. Hold on, Washington between Lafayette and Green. What side? The library side? You was on the library side or the other side? We used to go to that library and what people ask. But I always had it right. When Nas said I forgot what I already knew. I historically don't care. I already understand. It is what it is. So when I care and you force me to not care, I take it very, very personal. That's why I take betrayal very, very personal. I take when people do fuck shit very, very personal because I normally don't care. So I feel like you lured me in and I feel like you actually deceived me. And I don't like to be deceived. I'm telling you, I'm a chess player. So if somebody beats me or mates me, I feel like, damn, you outsmarted me. So when I don't care, and then I care about somebody or something, all for it to end fucked up, I take that shit personal. See, some people say shit is business, some shit is personal. Nah, I take that shit personal because you rock me to sleep. That means my life was in your hands. And I could have lost my fucking life. You could have said, hey, man, come with me here. All right, let's go. And you bonged me. That's why I be the way I am when I fucked with somebody. And then I don't. No, I historically don't give a fuck. I'm telling you, I was one of those. I'm telling you, all I really, growing up, I'm going to be honest with you, all I really cared about was making beats. Honestly, that's all I cared about was making music. That's what I was, after a while, that's all I was born for. Man, I would walk down the street. I wouldn't fucking step on the crack. If you step on the crack in the street, you was off beat because that was a snare. So I would walk between the cracks. I'm dead ass serious. I always had a rhythm, always had a tempo in my head. 90 to 95 BPMs, always, in my brain. I was just sick. Metronome, boop, 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 boop. Mike, that's on 1/8. You could put it on 1/4. It'd be like boop, 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 boop. 1/16, boop, 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 boop. 132, boop, 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 boop. That's just how I thought. That's how my brain was wired. I had to break that shit down to become a normal person because all I knew was like metronome beats per minute, snare, kick, hi-hat, or t. That's 1/4. 1/8 is t. 1/16 is t. 132 is t. Then you got 132, 1/16 triplet. 1/16 triplet, it makes the boom bap sound. So it'll go boom, 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 boom. If you put it on 1/16 without the triplet, it'll go boom, boom. But if you put the triplet 1/16T, it'll go boom, boom. So to make it go boom bap, you take the low, the boom, you put that at a lower velocity, and you go boom, boom. So it sounds like you hitting the drum softer and harder. Boom, 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 boom. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I thought. That's how my brain was wired. That's how I've always thought. Everything is quantized and everything is measures. Everything. Everything was that. Everything I did was that. If it didn't fit in the measure or if it didn't fit a certain way, nah, the shit off beat. So that's why a lot of times when I hear these producers' beats and that shit be off beat, I be like, nah, that shit off beat. So it took me a while to really like Wu-Tang, believe it or not. Some people love Wu-Tang. When I first heard it, I was like, God damn, this shit off beat. This shit off beat. Especially the beat that you ever hear Verbal Intercourse on Raekwon album. Listen to the beat that come on after that shit. That shit was so off beat. I used to be like, oh man. But then I started realizing the genius in being off beat. Cause that's how he rhymes, so that's how he hits. Shit, he don't rhyme on beat, so what the fuck make me think he could put a beat on beat if he rhyme on beat? That's how he hit a beat. That's how he rap. It just is what it is. But that's how I always thought. So that's how I didn't really give a fuck about a lot of shit that people cared about because it didn't have nothing to do with making music. I'm just being real with y'all. I was like, what the fuck that got to do with anything? It wasn't no records to sample. It wasn't no shit. I didn't really give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I really didn't care about a lot of shit because it had nothing to do with making music. Nothing. So then I had to learn to care about shit because I realized I didn't live in this world by myself and I wasn't in the bubble of music. Like it was a whole world out there. Then I started hearing different shit and I'm like, oh shit, niggas like this shit? So it's like even think about what y'all would call the Griselda sound. I'm not even exaggerating. I ain't fucking with you. That type of beats y'all like, I do 1,000 of them shits in fucking an hour. No lie. That shit is very simple to me. Very, very simple. So when I hear shit, I absorb music different from the average person because I hear it different. So a lot of shit y'all be saying is dope. I be like, man, that shit weak. You be like, what? You crazy? That shit fire. I'm like, yo, my nigga, that shit didn't take no effort to do. But then I realized that y'all don't know the intricacies of making music. Y'all don't know how intricate this shit was. We had 10 seconds to make a whole beat. 10 seconds. That's the drums. That's everything. You had 10 seconds. The whole sample. See, now you could take the sample and drop it in there and then chop it and do whatever. It wasn't none of that. You better put this shit on 45. You better do everything you could do to get this 10 seconds. There was no way. We had to hear it. I couldn't look at nothing and say, damn, that's spiking right there. It wasn't none of that shit. So my ear is trained different. I hear shit that y'all might not hear. I promise you, I could be with you somewhere and I'd be like, yo, you heard that shit? What? Somebody got a dog? Like, what fucking dog you hear? I heard a dog bark. And you're like, no, you didn't. Yo, you don't hear that dog bark? I hear shit that is superhuman, I promise you. I hear everything. So even if somebody's in another room talking shit about me, for some reason, I hear that shit. Like, yo, nigga talking shit. Because I had to hear. I had to hear well. I don't even know why the fuck I went into all that shit, but what I'm about to do is get the fuck out of here. But when it comes to music, I look at and I absorb music different. I don't be saying shit is a classic the first day, then the next day I ain't never, because y'all still listen to the LL The Force? I bet you ain't. Do y'all still listen to King Disease? I bet you not. So I'm telling you, do you listen to Illmatic? I bet you do. See, you got certain things that are still a classic. So that means you'll listen to that shit over and over, time and time again, 10 years later. Y'all call shit classic that you don't even want to listen to next week. First of all, it's too much music dropping to be classics. You have to absorb music a certain way in order to call it a classic. The way music is being put out these days, the high rate of dropping of music, you can't digest it a certain way. You can't listen to it a certain way because there's too much music going out. Music don't have cutting, scratches on it no more. It don't have that. But people say King's Disease is nice because niggas just really be on Nas' dick. I'm just being real with y'all. That's just a nigga who can't do no wrong. 50 Cent, another nigga who can't do no wrong. There's certain niggas that can't do wrong. You don't listen to it. You're not listening to it. But niggas that say Purple Tape is a classic because it is. That other shit don't be classics. It's good, might be good music, it might be great music, but it's not a classic. A classic is some shit. You know what a classic is? They'll play that shit at a barbecue. Will Ice Cream come on at a barbecue? I rest my case. Will they play the clean version of ice cream at a barbecue? What from King Disease will they play at a barbecue? I rest my case. When it's the hip hop portion at the barbecue, the family gathering, everybody together, and they playing classic hip hop, they will play Ice Cream. They are not playing anything from King's Disease. Rest my case. Just because you like it, that don't mean it's a classic. They might play Bout It, depending on where you from, but they ain't playing nothing from the motherfucking King Disease. And I know niggas, all the shit I said tonight, watch the comments. They gonna zero in on that. Because you say that boy name, they go crazy. It's just the truth. Troy, I'm telling you, certain shit they gonna play at the barbecue. They ain't playing no King Disease. None of that shit. But yo, all right. Let me get the fuck up out of here. I got sleep to do. I'm thirsty too. Damn, who the fuck you know that can sit here and talk for like 4 hours and don't drink nothing? Me. I'm not dehydrated. Yo, man, I'm out, man. Listen to this Aretha Franklin. I holler at y'all, man. Make sure y'all hit the thumbs up. We conquered Magic Johnson, really. Sometimes I like to drift off and talk about other shit. You know, for those who come in. What Magic say? Nigga, we Magic at like 11 o'clock. Fuck is you talking about? Make sure we get the likes up. Make sure, I need the subscribers to go up too. I don't know what they doing with my shit. I don't know why my shit is stagnant. But we got to get this shit up. We got to ramp this shit up. We got to make it happen. Rick Smith, shout out to you. That's our moderator today. Yeah. So, yo, until next time, I am out of here, man. Make sure you share this shit on all social media platforms too, man. Take a screenshot, share it, tag me in the Tag Doggie Diamonds TV page. Shout out to everybody who liked the Facebook too, man. That shit just went crazy to Facebook. But I got a secret of how. And I'm going to be real with y'all. Before I ever cheat and buy followers and views and subscribers, I just leave, man. I'd rather just deal with the real, honestly. So everything that I got is organic. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's a slow process, but it's a go process, and it's making it, and we making it happen. So shout out to everybody who support. I ain't buying shit. I'm not even paying for no interviews. All these niggas getting paid to interviews to say that same interview over and over. Niggas should be paying me out.